Yes, I'm
Right.
a level 4 paladin.
I should get my character sheet ready too.
Yeah.
We're live.
Hello!
In the criminal justice system, robotic-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In Waterdeep, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
There it is. Thank you so much, Logic Buster.
And
For the
thank you,
gifting
True
the-
Potato Man, the True Spud Bud, for that resub as well. Logic Buster, you guys are the best. We love you.
Jen is fine. She just needs a nappy nap.
Yeah, Jen is
She
okay.
missed sleep.
She is online elsewhere, not on this internet, but the internet of her dreams, because she's sleeping.
A little bit of a stretch, but this is D&D, so we're all about that.
She has logged on to lying prone for hours and hallucinating in her own mind. It's Wednesday, my dudes. You know what that means. Waterdeep Day, right? Published campaigns. My name is Dylan. I'm your DM for tonight, and I'm joined by not 5, but 4 of my really good friends. Starting it off with Tommy Numner.
Hey, it's me. My name is Sumner, and I'll be playing Mordecai, the warlock. Oh God, I have the monk thing on, don't I? Let me just change that shit
No one
right
corrected
now.
you.
Hello, monk.
Oh God, where is it? Hi, my name is Sumner. I'll be playing the tiefling warlock Mordecai. I'm gonna pop it down over to Ash.
Why you do this to me? Hi, it is me, your friendly neighborhood bush lady. My name is Thistle, and I am an Oath of the Ancients paladin. Don't ask me what happened last time. The pocket bacon was real good, though. It is Zachari's turn.
Oh,
Hello?
Huh? Oh, hi, Mark.
I did not.
My name is Zach, and I play.
First, the Warforged Artificer, and I am in jail.
I love that so much. Every time you're about to do it, I'm like half hoping that it doesn't work because it's funny, and then half hoping it works because I just fucking love the transition of I play instantly in the voice, and it's fun both ways.
Yes,
We have a
Mika,
hype
you're
train.
next.
Oh, thanks. Hi guys, I'm Mika and I play Zarina, the Fire Genasi Blood Hunter, and I'm very stressed out about this day because our friend is in jail.
Oh my God, Monkey Man put us into a hype train.
Thank you, Monkey Man. Thank you.
You are
Yeah,
the best.
Mika. Why are you so scared?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Because our friend is in jail, fam.
Yeah,
What's he
he's a
in jail
felon.
Well, you know what? That sounds like something better suited for the
The recap?
But before we do the recap, do we have any announcements?
We have merch.
Yeah,
merch?
we have shirts, but
Holy
we're not.
shit,
I'm not wearing any.
What kind of merch do we have?
Oh my
want
God,
some.
Monkey
Ash.
Man.
This is not a lewd stream.
Oh no, sorry. We have shirts that say "fuck doors," but it's cute with little skulls that censor the word to get away from being told no. And we have a Rattle and Chain shirt from our Oblivion Isles game, which is it's pretty baller looking shirt. I'm not gonna lie, like it looks like
That
a
shirt is
metal
dope
shirt.
as hell.
I
love
worked
it.
real hard on
I
that
love
bitch.
wearing it.
And we have a
Yeah.
Faithful Encounters shirt that just says Faithful Encounters. We don't talk about what I'm wearing right now.
Is it sloths?
No, it's
Kid Boga.
it's Kit Boga's monkey.
Cheese.
malware.
But we don't talk about cheese.
Yeah, but yeah, we have a whole bunch of shirts, and I need to make more. So if you would like to shout into the ether what shirts you would like to see,
Yeah.
Let me know.
I need
Plan C.
more of our shirts.
Plan C. I can see that.
Thank you so much, Monkey Man 1520 for the sub. He gifted 2 subs to the
Thank
channel.
you.
True
Oh my
Potato Man
gosh.
coming in hot with another one. Oh my
that.
God, you guys, and the bits from Darkman. Thank you so much, man.
Oh,
You're the
thanks,
best.
Darkman. We
You're
love
the
you,
best.
buddy.
You would like to see a Jenna's Online specific shirt from Faithful Encounters. I appreciate your charisma.
Well,
You can probably
put a pin
find
in
that on her channel for sure.
Yeah, I bet she would too.
That would be a good place to
There
find
is
that.
a shirt for Jen is Online on our channel. I'm a Dex build, baby. right? Because that
That's
applies
true.
to every character pretty much that we've had on this channel.
That's true.
I'm a strength build, baby.
You are strength build this time. This campaign not so much. The last campaign and then the Monday campaigns, they're very dex heavy.
I'm also strength build on that.
I will also point out that we leveled up last game.
Oh, we
What?
did. Did we want
Oh,
to
that's
talk about
right.
it?
Yes,
Right.
we should.
You did. That's right. It was mid game because you got the MacGuffin midway through. I was like,
Ah,
you're not
shoot.
5 yet. You're 4.
I
Okay,
forgot
I like
exactly what I got. Let me
Plan
look.
C shirt and new boot goofing.
Mordecai.
Boo, boo,
shirt.
goofing. I like that a
Goofing
lot.
I like Plan C actually a whole lot too. I like that it's a reoccurring theme, but that's a Monday thing. But what did I get for leveling up?
So
Let's look.
since I
Nothing.
and I know that I'm ready, I'll go
Thank
ahead
you.
and describe what I've done.
Yes, Zach. What
You're
did
the
you get
best.
at level 4?
I stared at the feat list for hours, and then decided to put 2 points into intelligence.
You know, I feel that on a spiritual level.
It's real.
I've been there.
It's really real.
Been there.
I was like, I can't choose any of these. I don't like. I was like, I was gonna pick gunslinger or whatever it was, and then I realized like as an artificer, I just get that.
Yep.
Basically,
You have proficiency with guns because of your class. You're the only one. You're a special boy.
I'll go next because I have an entire charted plan, and I just entered phase 1 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. No, I took Polar Master because I eventually want to be an unstoppable wall.
Yeah, you're now Samuel L. Jackson going to Iron Man and being like, well, I'm putting together a team, baby. That's not how it sounds, but that's what I said.
that's probably the best Sam Jackson impression I've ever heard.
Well, I didn't want to say something he would normally say, so I said baby, and I instantly regretted it.
Praise
Oh,
you.
Mika, putting on your tortilla. Tell me what you got
It's
it for.
tortilla time. I picked sharpshooter after looking at stats for a long time because I want to be able to shoot things from far away. I want to be able to stab them at a distance. Speaks to my soul. So I picked sharpshooter as my feat. That's all I got. And some more hit points and stuff. Summoner, what did you get, buddy?
Hello.
Fellow
So
tortilla.
hello. Yeah, I know. Meek inspired me. I got a tortilla blanket also. So I think all of us but Zach are now burritos.
Jen doesn't have one.
Zach, you're a burrito in our hearts.
He just is gonna come on stream next time, just covered in actual tortillas.
No, he's gonna
Yeah.
come on stream and he's just
Gonna
gonna like
pin a bunch of them
pour
to my
enchilada
clothing.
sauce on himself.
Is this
I was
what
actually
you
looking for
want?
something that looked like beans real quick.
Oh, there you go.
Zach is the nice helping of meat that is squeezed in between all of us.
Stop it.
I hate that.
I don't know what else.
Please, no.
Anyway, so
Turn back down, sir.
Dungeons and Dragons. I leveled up, right? And so for those who are not super familiar or just like don't want terms thrown at them kind of thing. Oh, hello, hype train! Thank you for the hype
Hey,
train.
He's
Thank you.
never, he's never gonna tell us what he.
I'm never gonna tell you. So anyway, so when you level up, for depending on your class, every specific amount of levels, you get to either increase your stats or pick a feat, which is a list of very, very specific abilities that you can have. And feats are extremely powerful, but also there's obvious benefits to increasing your base stats, which affect everything. So I picked Flames of Phlegethos. I don't know how to say
Good
it.
pronunciation. Good pronunciation.
Sounds right. Sounds right.
Sound it out.
Phlegethos. Anyway,
the,
so
the DM said it's right, so it's right.
fuck it.
Okay.
So increase your intelligence or charisma by 1. I increased my
Your
charisma by
intelligence,
1.
right? Mhm.
So no, I don't think I've ever had a character over 8 intelligence ever, and I don't plan on changing. So so it's charisma. So now my charisma is 18 because this feat does give you 1, and normally when you increase your base stats, you get it pointed by 2. Anyway, when you roll fire damage for a spell you cast, and I'm like a devil type tiefling, right? You can re-roll any 1 on the fire damage and re-roll it, but you have to keep it. So it's like faux advantage on fire damage dice. and a couple other things, and that was the main thing. And then I chose different spells. So I'm
What
happy.
did you get, Dylan?
Yeah, what'd you get?
I got to listen to Sumner explain what happens at 4th level for every class except fighters. And
I didn't say 4th level. I said sometimes.
you said sometimes. You're like, depending on your class. I'm like, every class except fighters. Fighters get them more often. And then I got to remind Sumner that Eldritch Blast is not fire damage, which has been pretty much the only spell you cast. That and
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I know it's force
Witch
damage.
Bolt. That's the other spell you've cast.
Yeah, Witch Bolt. Yeah, and that's obviously lightning. But yeah, I the thing is, I was planning on him to be a fire build kind of thing, but like, it's so hard to cast anything but Eldritch Blast when you're a warlock. So because it's so damn powerful and a cantrip. So
It really is.
It's what else?
It doesn't
What
really
else are
get
you gonna
stronger
do?
till later levels, though. It's
Yeah.
damage scales exactly the same as Fire Bolt, but the average damage you do and the augments from. I'm not going to get into it. I like min maxing. It's fun for me. Optimizing is fun. Sorry, my brain just reset.
Is that tortilla good, Zach?
Pretty tasty.
Roll.
Are you eating an actual tortilla right now?
I've got a tortilla bib, dude.
Is that racist? What the hell, dude? We are here right in front of you.
Zach.
Yes.
Whoa, sir.
Dude. Dude. Not cool.
I got the 10.
Thank you, Ash, for listening to the Dungeon Master.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
listening to you, Dylan. Dylan, I'm listening to you.
18.
Oh, that's right.
12.
I don't remember what happened, so Sumner, please roll a 1.
Sumner,
11.
please.
Fuck.
All right, Ash,
Sumner.
what happened? Tell us about it.
So there I was, minding my own business,
Eating my jerky.
eating my people jerky, which is totally just spicy. And all of a sudden we were fucking first turned into a spider. General Grievous himself out of a window. The fuck, bud? Didn't know you could do that. So we had originally, before this, we're in a fight, and we had killed some people, and we were looking for something. A map? A thing. Zachary,
But
what
it was
were
like
we
a
looking
circle.
for?
No, Ash,
ball.
Ash, just go. It's fine.
It was
You're
the
doing great.
stone
Shut
of,
up! Don't tell me. Anyway,
stone of
we
glory.
no, and so then
No,
everybody.
it's a map now.
Guys.
This is Thistle's POV. Everybody started running, so I started running, and it was on a roof, which is very, very not well maintained. And like every other so often, the roof would just have terrible things happen. But I did talk to some birds, and the birds were like, "I'll help," but they didn't really help. And that's all I remember, because I was way back there.
So, Fame.
Also, first went to jail.
Yes, so Fame and I managed to corner the dark elf who had the Stone of
The
Galore.
Circle of Galore.
GOLOR. It's in your inventory.
And Fame ended up killing the dark elf. I looted him and took the Stone of Galore and ran back to home, where Fame changed into a child dark elf and started calling for help. And then once we all rendezvoused back at the tavern, was it next morning that the guard showed up, or was it
Yeah,
just
it
after?
was the next morning.
Yeah, we rested. Fame woke up, started drinking because she felt bad about killing someone, and the town guard, city guard showed up, and it was like, well, we know some people that looked like you guys killed a man, and first said, "I got this," and then immediately told everyone basically the truth.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
guys. I know how to handle authority figures. Yes, I murdered someone.
I'm 100% guilty. Take me. No! And that's pretty much
And,
how we ended.
Yep,
So, why
And
did
we
you
were
guys
ended-
Stone of Galore? Remind me.
because we are trying to find the 500,000 gold dragons.
That aren't actual gold dragons.
It's money, apparently, you guys.
Which was-
It took us a long time. Even though Dylan told us that at the start.
I
It did take them a long time to figure that out. Yeah,
But not you,
You mean you?
But not
It
you,
took
buddy?
me. I figured it out
Mister, a
on the
week
third
ago.
stream.
Oh,
Did
the gold
you?
dragons mean coins.
Yeah,
I'm
and-
not going to admit that when I figured it out then. If you figured it out on the third stream, yeah, so did I. Yeah, it took me a while. Third stream.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying, because I think it was last game I was doing the recap, and I think I just mentioned it like offhand, like, which by the way, I used to think that these were gold coins, so I think it's important to mention when we say dragon heist, it's a gold heist because the dragons are gold. So, or the gold is anyway.
You precious boy.
Excellent. And
Thanks.
do you remember what Zach? You attuned to the stone. Do you remember? Do you remember what you learned?
I learned of the location and the 3 things that we have to do in order to gain entry, and that's perform.
I know what it is.
Something beardy lady.
I didn't write it down because I only write down stuff that my character
I always
knows,
forget the
'cause it's
song.
so weird.
You're
The-
beardy.
Yeah, we have to play the song.
You're a beardy lady.
Your
beardy face.
And a changeling.
Oh, that-
Logan Love song, a duet played on bagpipes.
Yes,
Oh.
I knew all that. I just couldn't remember the name
Right.
of the damn song.
Yeah.
We have to bring sunlight and
A child.
No.
Your firstborn. You
No.
look down, but I'm a robot.
Toaster.
crap. What was the third thing?
A changeling.
A changeling.
Yes, that's right. A
Shapeshifter.
changeling.
Shapeshifter.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys assume change.
Oh, I'm a shapeshifter.
Well, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you count.
Thistle is. Well,
That's true.
and we do know that. Okay,
You are very aware of this at this point.
that's right. It became obvious eventually.
Do you remember where the vault is located?
The Vault of Glass on Io.
Well, that is a paradox because you get erased from history when you go there. But whatever, it's fine.
Um,
And under the windmill, I believe. I forgot which
It's under a
windmill.
converted windmill.
Converted
Yes.
windmill. That's right.
What is it converted into? Or is that just a...
Dwelling.
We'll find out. Okay.
It no
Oh,
longer
okay.
mills grain into flour. It mills time into life.
Okay.
Wow. Well, that's different. That's
a weird-
definitely different.
It's weird. All right. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Sure, for sure.
All right. So where are we right now?
So, you guys are. We find ourselves back in Waterdeep. First has been escorted out by the city guard.
bye.
Been whisked away. You know not where, but you probably have good ideas. As to
He is
where.
gone
I left.
forever.
I left my sending stone. I guess all my weapons that aren't attached to me, which are nothing because I only carry my attached to me weapons. So basically, I just kind of left all my stuff at the tavern.
that you physically could leave.
Yeah.
And Mordecai has the Stone of Galore.
Yes.
I have one Rocky Talkie who wants to pick up the other.
Me?
Good idea.
Yeah.
We should definitely be the ones in charge of the Rocky Talkie.
We are in charge of Rocky Talkies, yeah?
Yes, we are.
Well, this leaves us in kind of a predicament. Do we need our bucket of bolts? We do have the Stone of Galore.
Well, we must go help first. He helped us get this. We cannot leave him.
He does want to
Mordecai,
give
you
the
did
money
not
back
really
to the
just-
city entirely.
You did not really just ask that, Mordecai. You don't mean that. Of course we have to go get him.
Well, he wants to get the gold and give it to the city anyway.
They're
He's just
not-
paying it up front.
It doesn't matter what he wants. He's our friend. We have to go save him. He protected us. He put down his life for us just now. That's what he just did for us. We can't leave him there.
He
What if we
lied,
win-
Get him.
and he never lies.
He lied for us.
I am in the wrong voice.
When did he lie for us?
When he said that he did it when he didn't. He didn't
Yes.
kill anyone. He didn't do anything wrong.
He did nothing
Mordecai,
wrong.
doesn't he say that he's your hype man. I've never heard him hype you up in my life.
I'm not saying we don't get him. I'm just saying when we get the gold first, he's gonna go into that sleep mode or whatever he calls it.
Mordecai, we can't leave him there. We have to go get help.
Mordecai,
You
you
are
can do
being
what you like,
voted
but I'm
against.
going to go try to help my friend. And Fame does leave. In a huff.
I'm
Rushing
gonna go
past
with
Mordecai,
Fame.
bumping his shoulder.
You have made her very mad, and that is not good because she makes shadows and stabs.
She killed a man.
She killed the man. I did not see it.
Where is this windmill anyway? Do we know
We
of a
don't
converted
know.
windmill anywhere?
I want to start pushing him out the door.
How are we
We have-
going to get him out of jail? We're going to create more problems than we have
No,
now.
we have people we could talk to.
Like who? Jarl Axel?
I mean, maybe,
Like
but
Savra.
yeah, her girlfriend.
Oh,
Savra. That's not a bad idea.
Oh, you're going to leave.
Maybe. Yeah.
that does mean that I have to admit to her that, shortly after our first date that I murdered someone. But
No,
You
that's
know.
fine. You didn't do it.
That seems
let
more
me
like a
know.
second date topic anyway.
It does. Hey, guess what? I
Hey,
killed
let's
somebody.
go.
Please, let's go.
I love that from you. Let's go.
We will support you every step of the way.
Thank you.
Savra? All right. I'm not
So you
telling her
guys-
about the Stone of Galore.
No, don't do that.
No,
obviously,
Don't do that, of course.
just say we were looking for an artifact, and suddenly, dead man.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I found this stone on this
I'm
dead
going
guy.
to tell her the truth.
We don't have to tell her about artifacts, but
I'm not going to lie to her.
I
yeah,
don't think lying is going to help us right now.
you could
No.
just omit the rock part.
Yeah. We redacted that part of the story.
Okay, all right.
Just cross it out,
Yeah, it's not there.
I'll glaze over it. She'll probably be more concerned with the murder part anyway.
Yeah.
It's more alarming.
Yeah, she's kind of a straight edge.
Yeah.
Doesn't like murder. We get
No,
it.
we kill people. That is very scary. Oh no.
You guys really, it's terrible now.
No, it's fine. It deserved it.
Okay.
All right, let's go
Alright.
see your girlfriend. Maybe you can hold hands.
Okay.
So
I
you
don't
make your
know.
way-
No, wait, no. Stop it. Sorry, Dylan, what?
Hey, you're good. I don't want to interrupt the role play.
Oh, no, you're good, buddy. What were you saying?
So you make your way into the streets of Waterdeep from your tavern, and make your way down to the Seaward, where the Halls of Justice, a familiar place to Zarina, stands shining above the roofs of the nearby houses and over the stalls of the market nearby. As you enter, again, the sparkling halls, it's almost sickeningly clean and shiny and gold. And Thor 1, when they go to Asgard, and you're like, this place is like too chrome gold. I don't like it. It's kind of how
Place
this Hall of
looks
Justice
CG.
feels.
What is this, a model?
Um,
I'm going to roll
Oh,
for insight on
the-
illusion magic or arcana, perhaps.
The walls are still lined with these pristine suits of armor that have probably never seen a day of combat in their life. And you don't immediately see Savra around, but she does work here.
I'm going to ask around and try to see if I can locate Savra.
So you walk up to a man who is he's a little bit shorter, a little bit rounder, maybe in his late 40s, who is picking up what seems to be some pamphlets or loose sheets of paper and kind of organizing them from the benches along the lines in this church. And as you approach him, yes, what can I do for you?
Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm just looking for Savra if she's available, please.
Oh,
It's very important.
I want to lean over Zarina. She'll be like, this is her girlfriend.
Oh, no, I just,
Oh.
I'm her girl that is a friend. I
Oh,
am a
they are
friend
dating,
and
they hold
also a
hands.
girl. Shut up.
Well, Zarina, it's a pleasure to meet you. Heard a lot about you.
Her face is as red as her hair right now, and she's just like shaking hands.
All good things, I promise.
Oh,
let me go fetch Savra for you. And he kind of half waddles his way to some of the back rooms along the down the pews up to the altar where the sermons and the rites and stuff usually would take place. Back behind the dais, you assume there's rooms back there and more building because the building is way bigger than this room. And he kind of leaves you waiting for a moment or two. A moment more.
I'm gonna look at Thistle during that time and go, that guy walks like a penguin.
He does. He walks like a little duck. Whack, whack.
He leaves you waiting another moment. When
Mordecai.
you feel like you're like, all right, well, maybe we should go to somebody else. Quickly, actually, I want everyone to give me an insight check.
Put us in prison.
Which dice will be kind to me today?
I have a -1 to that, and I got an 18.
Lord. Well, we'll roll the dice. 5.
Oh no. I got a 19 -1, so 18.
16.
The Thistle, with your keen eye and maybe a bit of luck, you see Savra coming out from where the man came. And you notice as she comes around the corner, she seems to like slow down, like she was like hurrying, and then she's like, no, I gotta act cool and calm and slow step, and she's like straightening out the cape that's over her shoulders and stuff. As she's coming around the corner, like she's just finishing touching up her looks.
I want to lean over to Zern and be like, oh, there she is. She's making herself look so pretty for you.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, she really like you.
No, stop, please. I'll die.
No, the other's so cute.
No, stop it. I will die.
I will die.
Of embarrassment.
Let me just pull her picture again. Look, there she is.
Look, she is so beautiful.
She's so beautiful. Look at my lady.
So, as she comes around the corner, Zarina, it's so good to see you. How have you been? And she like puts her hand on your forearm as she asks this.
I am going to do the same thing, and I'm going to say, it's so good to see you, and I wish it were on better terms, but Savra, we messed up. We really messed up. Can we talk for a second?
She kind of looks over her shoulder and just kind of like surveying who's in the room. And of course, please come this way. And
Thank
she
you so
leads
much.
Back where she came out from. As you round the dais, a man in kind of, he's got, I guess it's a tank top. It's a sleeveless shirt with suspenders on his attached to his trousers, and big heavy boots, sword on his side, kind of coming down the stairs. Puts his hand, is like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Where are you taking these people? They're with me. It's fine. It's official business. Give us a moment of privacy. Of course. And he steps aside and lets you guys up. Savra.
Check your privilege.
Savra leads you to her private quarters. We'll say, it's probably 15 by 20. Not lavishly extravagant. Large. It's not a barrack style room where she's sleeping with, 5 other bunk mates. Kitty, I love you, but you can't.
Oh no! Oh God! Okay. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She has her own private quarters in this temple. Simple bed, a writing desk. There's an armor stand, and you see that she did not put her sword on her hip when she does not have her sword on her hips. It is still leaning up against the armor stand. Please, forgive me. I don't have that many seats. I don't entertain very often, but she's like pulling out the chair from the desk and like pulling over one of her trunks that would keep her clothes and stuff like that over to like make makeshift like seating, and she kind of like ushers you to sit in the chairs on the trunks. She ushers Zarina to sit on her bed as the seat. So what happened?
I'm so sorry to come to you with this. I just didn't know who else to talk to. So we were looking for something. We were on a mission that we had been given, and some people stole something and they were running away and we were chasing them. And then one of our party members accidentally killed them in the middle of the street. And we didn't clean it up or try to hide it, which is, you know, in hindsight, maybe not the best choice that we made. Maybe the second worst choice that we made the whole night. And then we went home and we woke up and the town guard came to arrest us, but then our friend first took the fall, and I don't know what to do. He saved us all. He protected us. He took the fall for us all, and I don't want him to get in trouble for this, and I don't know what to do. We have to get him out, and I don't know how, but we have to help him.
She pauses a moment and like steps away from the circle, putting a hand up to her chin in contemplation. The look on her face, you can tell she's conflicted. Killing is wrong, but she wants to help. She takes a moment before turning around and saying, well, he's been arrested. No trial yet, correct?
Not yet. He just was arrested this morning, right? This morning?
Yes. Well, you can probably talk to the leader of my order. He was pursuing justice, taking out a criminal. It was an accident. It was not intentional. Perhaps we can get him to avoid the death sentence.
Oh, God. Yeah. Is there any hope in getting first out of jail?
If he can if we can get him to avoid the death sentence, all he'll have to do is spend a 10-day in hard labor and pay a fine. But we'll have to make a case that it was not intentional. It was an accident, and you can tell that she's trying to justify it to herself more than anything. But let us go speak to the leader of my order. Come.
All right.
Let us do that, please. I don't be with our friend.
Hey, there's someone higher than Savru. Yeah,
Yes.
Mordecai.
I want to meet them. Hi, my name is Mordecai.
So she leads you to another story up from here. This is a three-story building in an area with a bunch of two-story buildings around, which is why I said it kind of... Excuse me, I keep burping. Glowing above, like shining above the rest of the buildings nearby. On the third floor, however, it is just a single room. She knocks on the door, and after a moment, it's answered by familiar face. This man is the one who opens the door.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh,
Can I
you
help
again.
you?
Oh, it is you, crazy monk man, who we did drugs with.
Oh, I know that voice. Who are you? I know you.
I'm Thistle, your friend. We did the weird hallucination.
That's right.
We did the
Yes,
grass
yes.
thing on the... How'd you get here so fast? It must have taken you all week to walk here.
Well, it's been more than 10 days since we last spoke, young man.
Yeah.
Now,
Suppose you're right.
Several, what is it? You know I'm in my prayers at this point? God, that voice is hard.
It
You
sounds
know I'm
hard.
in my prayers at this point in time? Yes. I'm really deeply sorry, but my friend Zarina and fellow member of the Order of the Gauntlet, his companion was arrested this morning for murder in pursuit of justice, he accidentally murdered a criminal.
That old chestnut.
Crime to be sure, but it was in the pursuit of justice, and it was not intentional. They were intending to apprehend the criminal, but in the struggle, they didn't survive.
Oh, that's really sorry to hear that, but I don't know. Savra, you know we can't make exceptions.
But she she looks at him, even though he's blind. She gives him like big old puppy dog eyes.
Please. He is our bestest of friends, and his daddy would be very sad if he were disassembled or whatever people do with those things. I don't know.
Well, I tell you what. Savra had a mission today. If you go and help her with this mission and come back successful, I will see about getting your friend released.
Okay. That sounds easy. It's probably not, but we'll do it. I look at Mordecai.
Plum. She takes his old wrinkled hands in hers in a gingerly fashion and places his the tops of his hands, her forehead to the tops of the back of his hand, and I will not disturb you any longer.
Thank you. I will see you in the morrow.
And he closes the door behind and goes back into his room. Savra then turns to you and says, well, I suppose you're coming with me to the field ward this evening. Apparently some people have been saying that their stores have been plundered by giant rats, and we're supposed to investigate.
Oh, I can help you with that. Then we won't probably have to kill any rats.
Well, we'll hopefully it won't come to any combat or anything.
I'll just tell them to leave.
All right. And with that, as you guys head to the field ward, we're going to cut over to First, who is put into his prison cell. Mm-hmm. This prison cell is it's probably like 10 by 10. It's a little bit bigger. But inside the prison cell, First, you see a man. He has long silver hair, pointed ears. He's pretty dapperly dressed, all things considered, that he's in prison. And as the cell door is shut and locked behind you, he says, I guess I have a cellmate now. Pleasure to meet you.
Greetings.
So, I'm sure you have a fun story of why you're in here.
You might consider it as such.
Well, I'm going to be in here for a little while longer until my trial. Sorry, I skipped the introductions. I am Theofran, cartographer, fencer, archer, gentleman.
I like all of your titles.
And you are?
They call me First.
Is that short for something?
No, that is my name. As I was the first of my creating.
That makes sense.
Creation.
So you were created. Clearly with the he stands up and starts he lifts up by your wrist, like your arm. Clearly you not biological. Very interesting build. I've not seen anything quite like this. Are you... How do I put this without being too rude? Sentient? Do you have your own will, your own mind, or are you... He just starts doing the robot.
Yes, I have my own thoughts and ideas.
Interesting. Well, if we're going to be in here a while, would you care to play a game with me?
That sounds entertaining.
Well, excellent. Have you ever heard of the game Chopsticks?
I have not.
Well, it's a simple game. I'll teach you. He holds out his hands with 2 fingers in front of him.
First, I guess. Holds his fingers up.
Excellent. The game is very simple. One of us will go, pointing one hand at another's hand, and you will add that many fingers to your hand. Your goal is to try to get your opponent's hands to 5 fingers out without going over. Simple enough?
Sure.
So, this will be difficult to do over the internet, so we're just going to do, just give me a straight intelligence roll.
DC 5.
Believe in you, buddy.
That's 16.
So, he offers to go first, pointing one hand at one of your hands, giving you 2 fingers. You point your 2 fingers at his hand, giving him 3. He points his 3 at your 5. Simple. I already have one of your hands at 5. He does beat you this round. He was mostly teaching you, but you pick up the ropes. Care to play again now that you've got a bit more understanding of the rules?
Certainly.
Excellent. Give me a what's it called? Not investigation. Insight check.
Five.
Ooh. So you have a firm understanding of the rules, but he's got a really good poker face. It's hard to read what he's thinking. He's played this game a lot more than you have, considering it's been one match. And you're starting to come up with some strategies, but he's got an edge on you. And you lose the second match.
Okay.
Now, let me show you some techniques. I mean, and he begins to go on to explain some strategies for the game. It's not a very complicated game. There's not going to be chess-style openings and stuff, but there's some philosophy that he teaches you about this logic game, and it starts to click. Now, we've played a few games. How would you like to up the ante?
Shall I give you some of my bidding?
No. I will. I can tell by he takes the same wrist that he lifted up earlier. I can tell by the way this arm was put together that it was re-put together. I take you for something of a tinkerer, are you not?
That is correct.
If I should win this next round, then you must make something for me. A device, gadget, if you will.
Is
You
there
should
something
win.
specific you want?
Oh, yes, there's a design I've had for years, but no one with the technical prowess that I could at least get in contact with to make such a device. It's beyond my capabilities. But if I should win, I'll make you a map. A map that will be very useful to you. I can guarantee it.
This sounds agreeable.
Wonderful. And with that, we will cut back to Mordecai, Thistle, and Zarina, and Savra.
Do we want to take our first break real quick?
Good idea.
That'd be great. So
Perfect
I
opportunity.
can eat
Yeah.
this entire burrito.
Yeah, I
All
got
right.
some sushi that just got here, and I want to eat it all real fast. Like
We're
a
hungry.
gremlin.
We're
Consume.
hungry.
We will be right
Consume.
back, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back.
Thank you. We love you guys.
Love you.
Hey, no, the 6 damage, bitch. I'm not
Nice.
calling you that, Dylan. It's to your character.
No,
I
yeah.
love you, Dylan.
No. The DM
You're
is
not the
not the
beast, the
opponent here. The
character.
DM is the storyteller, and
Yeah.
I want you guys to win. I just also have to create the struggle, right? There's a
Dylan, you're
struggle, but
never
it's
the
not
beast,
fun.
Dylan. The MP, the
All right, so I will be playing a black bear, a really small black bear named Uwu.
Oh my god.
Uh,
No.
And your name is Sumner.
My name is Uwu. I'm here to find honey and get out alive. I'm gonna go in guns a-blazing.
Oh boy.
Everything about that except the name.
My specialty is climbing. I'm gonna climb in there and I'm gonna climb right out.
Christ.
All right.
Okay.
So we're
Here's
killing him
next.
first.
You can't open it?
Can I
The
bump
door is
some
not
sugar off
open,
you?
but it is not locked.
I would like to
Oh.
check for traps.
Alexa, can you unlock this door?
Sorry to everyone who has Alexa.
Yeah, right.
Ash, you actually got my Alexa to try to open the front door.
That was yours!
Alexa, stop!
Alexa, get out of my swamp.
Alexa, play Happy as a Caribou.
That's too much now. She's not able to hear anything.
Damn,
Ready, set,
okay.
roll. Thank you for the sub, man.
I'll
And I
die.
just thought about James is multi-classing into Artificer at some point, so
gotta
he can
get
be
that
a raw Artificer. Thank you to Penguin the Strong for that community gift. So just
Yeah, I don't
quickly.
even know what else I could do with that.
And the light from a small opening in the top gets magnified through lens, and points directly on the pedestal. And the pedestal itself just begins to melt into creating a 5-foot wide pool of molten cheese,
this
submerging
fondue?
your feet into a steaming blended cheese dip, but ultimately untouched,
Nachos.
unmelted, steaming blade hilt. And the brilliantly golden orange blade is just shrouded by the steam. And the hilt peers through as if it's to invite its wielder. Mmm.
Sumner!
And I rolled another giant weasel.
Yes! It's always a giant weasel.
You're
There's
just like,
more
this
than
one's
just giant weasel,
familiar.
we promise, but
I just keep rolling a 6.
Let me find him. Hold on. Here he
Just a
is.
bag full of weasels.
That's all it is.
I hope
There he is.
you need to equip that to every map just in case.
That doesn't look like a weasel.
Oh, I bid farewell to the port and the land, and I paddled away from brave England's white sands to search for my long ago forgotten friends, to search for the place I hear all sailors end. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my mind, I'll search without sleeping till peace I can find. I fear not the weather, I fear not the sea. I remember the fallen, do they think of me? When their bones in the ocean forever will be. Plot a course to the night, to a place I once knew, to a place where my hope died along with my crew. So I swallow my grief and face life's final test, to find promise of peace and the solace of rest. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my ears.
Ravana, you're embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing myself all the time.
She comes around the corner with lemon bars, and
Oh shit, are those lemon bars?
you know.
Oh, we don't need you. Oh, fuck. Lemon bars? Hell yeah.
So she gives each of you 2 lemon bars.
Take 3.
You can have 2.5 because she breaks her one that she kept for herself in half.
Oh no, now I feel bad.
No, give
She's
her
holding
some.
both halves, and
No.
she says, "Do you want it or not?"
No, Mom, eat it.
But I have lemons outside.
No, Mom, eat it. You made that.
Literally shoves it in your mouth.
Mom, and then I give her my whole lemon bar that she gave me. And I go, it's eat. Oh, Jesus, Mom.
Take the lemon bars, sweetheart.
Fuck, okay.
Thank you. I will make more.
Bottle shock.
Bottle shock?
Yes.
That's a peculiar name. But let me get the door for you.
And Abel opens the door for everyone.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't think him.
politeness
I
is
stride past
shocking.
like he did what he was supposed to do.
I tried a joke. Did you get it?
That's very good.
Do not laugh at her. She make no funny joke.
Okay.
You will get better one day.
All right.
I thought it was funny.
Dog.
Thank you.
I thought it was wonderful.
Oh no. Don't cry.
Skull is just the epitome of humor.
I truly am. You do not know. And now I am Thistle. Who's this?
Go!
And we're live.
Welcome. Hi, I'm here. It's me, your boy.
We've added to the Goyle squad.
I am a pretty lady now, as you can see.
A pretty lady.
Lots are the envy of many.
Jesus.
My hair. No. What have I done?
Thank you, husband.
That's what happens when you're
What?
cocky, Dylan.
We're live right now. Yeah, we are. Hi, husband. Your fan just popping out of.
I said, Abel, what do you know about goblins? So yes.
Okay. I know their basic anatomy, their diet, which consists of essentially garbage and greasy and fatty meats. Their general
forget
nature
sludge.
and behavior. Well, that's not the medical term for it, but yes. Why?
Well, goblins. We need each other, but we don't like each other. And it's a matter of making sure you stay useful, or else you get killed. So, stay useful, Abel.
Come on down.
The siren or to me?
The siren.
Hi, have we met? My name is Siren.
He's jumped over the pit, gone to the hallway, and he's just gonna watch.
I can't believe I'm a part of this, but here we go. Siren, would you please check this door for me?
Yeah, it's a door. I've seen one.
No, it's on the other side.
Yeah.
On the other side.
What the fuck?
She opens the door and gets stabbed by spears.
Alara's happy.
Yeah, she has been stabbed by spears. She's still very much alive.
Nope.
I am never gonna be good at this game, and I think I hate it.
Hi, Mom. I'm
Hi,
just
Mom.
calling to let you know that your son made it. I did it. No, I'm playing a game on a stream right now, but I said that, and so I actually called you to say that. Okay, next round starting. I love you, Mom. I did it. I called my mom to tell her son made it. Yes?
We went into the caves in Arg Hall. We took a boat up north of Nyx back when it was thriving and not just a criminal city. But anyway, we went to the caves and we went in search for a lamp that we heard about. And we didn't know that it was real or not. We thought, well, if anyone's going to find it, it's going to be us because we were the best adventurers in all of Oblivion Isles. And you know what we did? We found it. And you know who was in there? Rab's future father.
My dad.
Who is
Yell pickup lines at the spirit.
Zach, you're gonna be fine.
and locking down the goddamn hallway?
Zach, you're gonna be fine.
I'm struggling.
Put a band-aid on it. Breathe in of your nose and out of your mouth. Don't think about how you feel. Find a happy place, Zach, with bubbles and dolphins or something.
They're coming.
They're coming.
Zach, is anybody helping you?
Zach, find a happy place.
Oh,
Zach,
no one's
find a happy
helping
place.
you.
I don't know where you're at, Zach, so just find a happy place. I have no idea where you're at. I'm very far away from you, so just find a happy place, bud. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
That helps me. Thanks.
I've
Yeah,
been
no
sent to the
problem. Happy
sky
to help.
god.
Well, while you guys are dying, I just want to compliment.
And I'm still beaming from my horse win. What did I win from that, by the way?
You got one shot of mega honey.
Mega honey, got
That's
it.
it.
Shot?
One shot. That's all you need. It's like in a
Do
little.
not miss your
it's
chance
like
to
in a
glow.
little. Yeah. He's not throwing away his shot.
This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Y'all are doing Hamilton and Eminem.
Yeah.
It was a really weird mashup.
Yeah.
It'll work. It could work. You don't.
You're right, Ash. It's tortilla time.
Well,
Combat.
Persephone does a 21 hit.
Oh God, Jesus!
That's a 21 hit a level 1 Zachary. Yes, it hits, sir.
All right. Go ahead and take 5 damage for me.
Oh, okay. That's half my hit points. Jesus. This is great. This is going. I'm glad I'm on my tortilla for it.
Oh,
For
yeah.
the emotes, Shannon is not live, but otherwise we would totally raid her.
All right, I get really excited
Zach just
about it.
leans over. Shannon, go live.
The FE artist or the fartists are
Oh, no,
flourishing.
sir.
That's not a thing. Please do not make that a thing.
It would be feutists.
Sumner, you're a
can
little
it be a
shit-eating
thing?
green
I
at your
know.
own self.
I
You.
know.
He's so proud of
Oh.
himself.
So
But
Damn.
you could ask for food. It is a restaurant.
I would like a Grand Slam.
Speaking
like
of
a
Grand
grand
Slam, I'm
sandwich?
going to ask Ricky, is there any breakfast that we could possibly? And we're back.
Hello, welcome back, guys.
Neener.
Oh, well, all right then.
Nanner.
Recap from so far. The gang went to Zarina's girlfriend to get her good friend out of jail, and are gonna go try and help some people who have had in the not trade ward, the field ward. Oh my god, you know what? I moved myself to a screen for Zach, and then I didn't move you guys. Dang it.
It's okay, bud.
It's in the field ward. There's been trouble afoot, and people's rations have gone a missing, and you guys have been gonna go help Savra, Zarina's girlfriend, figure out what happened. Meanwhile, in jail, first met a bit extravagant silver-haired half-elf man who taught him how to play a game of counting strategy, and it's kind of Dungeons and Dragons without the fantasy. You're just mathing and trying to win with math.
I don't like that at all.
Well,
If you
that's the game they're playing.
If you chiseled a tree down to a toothpick, it's basically Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, right?
If only it had been rock, paper, scissors, gun.
Well, you would win that because you have a gun built into your rock, paper, and scissors.
Can we talk about that for a minute? So
Rock,
you
paper,
were,
scissors, lizard, gun.
I know you were playing chopsticks with this guy with their fingers pointed at him, and I'm like, this guy's about to get shot in jail.
Sorry.
Me and chat were like, oh, dude, this guy's going down. Like, this guy's so dead.
The guard in the next room just hears,
Yeah.
Oh, there's a body. I swear I didn't do it.
Literally,
first
though.
it'd be like, I absolutely killed this man.
I have my.
Take me
I
to
have my
double
hands
jail.
here. It wasn't me. It
He is
wasn't
double jail.
Do you have it? Do you have your hands like this? So you're like, it wasn't me, with your like pistol fingers smoking still.
Dude,
Oh my god. Shaggy over here wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Mordecai, Thistle, Zarina, and Savra would have arrived being like, don't worry, we got that one murder taken care of. Come with us first. And they're like, he
Excellent.
has
Now
5
I can
counts
get out
of
of double
murder
jail
now.
and back to
Wait, how
regular
did he?
jail.
Sorry.
So,
All right.
I moved us to the image I had of the prison cell,
Very sad.
only to move us back to the field ward. So you guys make your way to the field ward. Zarina, Thistle, and Mordecai. I don't know why Mordecai's health is so low. It shouldn't be. It should
Why
be
are you
full.
dying?
He got his
Okay.
feelings hurt real bad
Why are you
by first
dead?
being taken away.
Why are you dead?
Orvit, that kills people.
All my friends are bred. And so you come. So I need a token for Savra. Savra leads you to one of the houses that contacted the Halls of Justice about the Order of the Gauntlet, about the stolen, missing. rations. God, I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. On the way there, she does explain that the End Shift Tavern is being robbed nightly, and the innkeeper says he's seen giant rats prowling around back alleys.
And rats?
Big
Tom Jerry's.
Big Tom and bigger Jerry's.
I'm going to employ.
Oh, fuck, that's terrifying. You look like a tortilla murderer.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Tortilla serial killer.
We're not playing Dead by Daylight here.
Oh God, he's the new killer.
Everybody, this is your exclusive Faithful Encounters download for Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
The Zach
Little Tortilla Boy.
Killer.
Little tortilla boy.
They're trying to take my tortillas.
My tortillas. That is old school YouTube.
Dude, yeah.
We really just dated ourselves, but it's fine.
I would date her.
Okay, so
while I look for a token for Savra, you guys come as the sun starts to set. You come to this tavern, this End Shift Tavern, and Savra kind of explains again. Well, supposedly some giant rats have been hauling off provisions nightly. I suppose we should keep an eye out.
I would like to look around for any evidence of giant rats.
I would like to rage. Wrong character.
I would like to rage.
You're not even a barbarian this time, are you?
I could be.
Giant rats.
So give me a nature check.
Oh boy, I do not have points in that, despite being a nature lady.
I'm a nature lady, but fuck nature. I don't need to study that.
Fucking 19!
Hey, baby. Dude, you're rolling hot tonight. So you kind of search around the backside of the tavern looking for the telltale, like, scratch marks and, like...
Poops.
I don't want to call them, like, footprints, but, like, the markings of a couple rats, like, moving to and fro. And you do find actual footprints.
Like people footprints?
No, they do seem to be rodent-like, but very, very large. And unless these rodents have insanely long legs, you don't think they're quadrupedal.
So they're on 2 feet. I step beside them like I'm Grant from Jurassic Park, and I like pretend I'm like walking. These are 2-foot rats.
They're bigger than that.
Well, like they have 2 feet.
Oh. Look, all I'm saying is life finds a way.
Thank you, Ian Malcolm. I don't know where you came from.
Well.
So I'm gonna go back to my friends and be like, okay, these rats, I think they are on 2 legs, so they may be possibly, but not out of the realm of imagination. 4 rats in a trench coat.
You figured me out.
I don't know. I mean, aren't these things like native or part of this? I mean, what's the problem?
They're stealing. They're 2-legged. But I know
these people could starve, or others. I mean, this inn is a source of it's a central gathering place for food for people, but
all right.
This place can't support the life of the nearby people.
Yeah. I understand. Say no more. Puts his hand up.
Leans over to Zarina. Is he always this rude?
Well, he's got the good heart. He just kind of acts like a butt, but he's not a butt. He just is, he's got some issues, but he means well. Just ignore him. He'll grow on you like a fungus.
He is what we call the fungus among us.
He's the fungus among us. He will grow on you. Whether you like it or not, you will eventually learn to like him. But he's a little rude at first, for sure.
Mordecai's gonna
horseman.
continue walking, kind of all by himself. He's gonna summon his violin, kind of casually. I want to go over here. And gonna walk to the left around the corner of the inn towards the bridge.
All right. As you walk around the corner, you see coming your direction 3 halflings.
Ah,
Are those
jeez.
the rats?
I hope not.
I don't see what you're seeing. I'm behind a building.
How far away are they?
They are at the bridge.
They are at the bridge, so they are okay. Hey there, you coming to the inn? Mordecai shouts.
As you shout, the halflings stop for a moment, not realizing you were there because you were around the backside. And they kind of give each other like, a look. Yeah, why do you ask?
Just being friendly is all. Looked like you were going to the inn. Not to mention it's late.
It is.
What's your business here?
What's your business here?
I asked you first.
And I asked you second, and 2's a bigger number than 1.
Damn, he's right. I'm here on a job.
What kind of job you working, boy?
See, that's the third question. Answer mine.
You hear this?
Again,
3 is bigger than 2.
Damn, he's right. We're here to get rid of... No. I kind of grip my violin a little bit more, almost like a weapon. Like, it makes no sense if you don't know him. And I take a couple steps closer to gauge their reaction.
The one in front the one in the middle kind of stands his ground. The other 2 take a half step back. They're not intimidated so much as like ready because they don't know what you're doing. The one in the middle is not taking kind of a defensive stance. He's got his arms folded in front of him, and like as you approach, he starts to like look, instead of straight forward, he starts to look up because you're taller than him.
I'm going to wave my hand very casually and cast Minor Illusion 30 feet behind me, and it's going to be a small chibi version of Mordecai pointing this way, like at Thistle and Zarina and Savra, saying, "Come here," like that way.
Yeah. Like if someone made like a plush doll of Mordecai,
exactly,
and then it stood up and started pointing your direction. Oh my
What the fuck is that?
Like the 3D model I made.
Exactly, that's
weird.
exactly what I imagined.
This is very weird, but it seems like a thing he would do. So
let's go this way.
Yeah, I guess
Just
so.
Come around the corner. What do you want, Mordecai? Oh, look, little people.
Yep.
Hello.
I think we call them halflings, but
I don't care. They're all edible to me.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Where's Zarina?
Literally right here. Can you not see me? My hair looks like it's on fire, and you're having trouble seeing me. Are you okay, buddy?
Okay. Yeah, so Zarina is next to me. Okay.
Zarina, as you and Savra round the corner, Savra does say to you, I think the blue one is my least favorite of your friends.
Which blue one? Fame or Mordecai?
Mordecai.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I don't really know Fame too well. Is she shy?
She is shy. Mordecai is a good fella. He's a bit abrasive. I don't think he knows that he comes across as a butthole. But he does mean well. He is a good boy. He just kind of comes across as a butthole.
So you and Zav around the corner, and you see Mordecai probably 10 feet away, 15 feet away from these 3 halflings. Thistle maybe a good, half step behind him.
Just move myself. There we go. Okay.
So you never answered what job you were doing over here.
We are cleaning houses. Would you like your house cleaned?
No, we keep a tidy house.
What kind of house do you have?
You're not gonna rob us, are you?
No, I am from woods. Don't rob people with how you have 4 walls and a roof.
So
I have
give me
trees.
I guess this would be a perception check.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Got this.
That's a 7.
You don't got this.
You smell something familiar.
Sorry.
What does that smell? Is it coming from you little people?
What smell are you talking about?
It's the smelly smell. The smell you smell?
A smelly smell that smells smelly.
Yeah.
Talking about anchovies?
No, I step towards them. What do you have in your pockets?
Nothing?
Is it bacon?
No.
It's bacon. Is it people?
No.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I don't like the way he answered that.
I don't either. I'm very interested now. I will eat you.
Savra kind of steps up. Now, there's no need to eat anyone, Thistle.
Shit.
Sorry for the abrasive confrontation, friends. We're simply looking to find the rats that have been pillaging this place's storehouses. Well, we don't know anything about any rats, right, boys? The other two just shake their head, not even verbalizing. They just, nope.
Show me your feet.
Why?
Yeah, why?
What can you learn from that?
They might have rat feet.
Okay, do you have rat feet? Can we see your feet, please?
That's really weird. No.
I want to intimidate them.
Roll intimidation check.
I want an insight.
Okay, roll insight.
I also would like to do an insight check if that's possible.
I got a 17.
Okay.
New D20s for this insight
I got
check.
a
What, Joe? I mean,
Joe. That's a callback.
I was about to say that Joe bought me new dice because mine were being bad, and my brain just like short circuited.
That's
I'm
So did you
sorry.
say 9 or 19?
19.
They are hiding something.
Yep.
Ash, you intimidate them, and they kind of dig their feet in, not literally, but like they kind of plant themselves. Even the middle one takes a kind of a defensive stance. Savra sees this and says, "Surely there's no harm in letting us see your feet. We're simply trying to find out what happened."
If you take your shoes off, I get new boots.
I do represent authority in Waterdeep, here to help protect the good citizens of Waterdeep.
Yeah, she's in charge here. You don't want to annoy her.
The three
I'm just staring at Savra this whole time with stars in my eyes, like
the three
wow.
halflings. They shift into were-rats.
Rats! The rats!
It was in the feet. It's always in the feet.
Roll for initiative.
I told you, watch the witches!
Roll for initiative.
Before I accidentally called Sumner Joe, I was about to say my friend Joe, Daring Spider in chat, bought me like 10 new sets of dice because my dice were being mean to me. So hopefully these new dice will be better.
Sure hope so.
I got a 15. That's fine. Better than a 9.
Serena?
I got the dirty 20.
Well, you should give it a bath.
Oh, okay.
Give it a bath. Make it a clean swimming pool.
My monkeys keep, like, not existing. They're purple. Come on.
Yeah, I found some really old dice. They're working out.
Are they really?
Oh, yeah.
What is that like for you? Just describe it to me.
When
imagine.
you roll and it's not goddamn it every time.
What a
17 for Mordecai.
All right.
17.
So, the center were rat is going to lunge himself at not less Dekai, but more Dekai.
Oh, buddy, no.
I was like, oh, that was not good. No one's responding, and now it's funny because it was bad and we're making fun of it. So he's going to attack Mordecai. He's going to mouth open lunge at him and try to bite him. Bite bite him with his little rat teeth. His big rat teeth, because he's a big rat compared to rat size. 12 hit your AC?
It is not.
So as he lunges at you, you were kind of ready for a fight. So you like step to the side, and he kind of his teeth don't really meet anything. But as he does this, he's going from seemingly nowhere. A short sword is going to stab at you. He was concealing it well, and it caught you a little bit by surprise, but not by enough surprise, because you also kind of sidestep that. He's shorter, and it kind of goes between your legs, so you like spread your legs a little bit wider, and it goes, it misses your legs where he was aiming.
All right.
His turn, and that'll bring us to Thistle.
Bonus action, I would like to shift and establish dominance.
Roll
We
intimidation.
have a bigger were creature.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna run in. And I'm gonna use my teefers.
Ooh. This is how you do it. Listen, watch, kids. This is how you make a bite attack.
This is how you bite people. Oh god. It was a 10. Oh no, yeah, it was a 10.
Does not hit.
That's fine. I'm still scary.
I'm still scared. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Mordecai.
Mordecai is gonna cast. Ooh, it's gonna be Burning Hands with a 15-foot cone. So it's gonna hit these two were-rats right in front of him.
Okay, they gotta make dex saves, right?
They have to make dex saves. So basically, he puts his hands out in front of him with the violin that's just rotating in between, and the grass, the hellfire, just erupts from the grass itself and goes up. Whoosh. And they all have to make dexterity saving throws. Both
The highest
of them.
one was an 11, so I assume they both fail.
They fail as they burn.
Mordecai's like, burn!
So let me
Oh, I get-
do the fire noise. Whoosh.
How much do they hurt? I want to know. Can you show me?
This is my first time using my feet, so I'm just making sure I'm doing it right.
You have guidance also.
I do have guidance. That is accurate. So really that would be a D4 from Dylan's rolls, which they've already already succeeded. 8. So 8 then. Yeah. You can wreath yourself in flames. So now I'm covered in flames now that I've used fire spell. So I have this fire that's just erupting and spiraling around me, shedding out a 30-foot bright light, and anything that attacks me will take 1d4 fire damage. So
how long does that last? A minute?
13 fire damage to both of the were-rats. And that lasts until the end of my next turn.
All right, 13 fire damage to these two were-rats right here. The big man in the middle that was acting all tough, and the one to his left that was just as cowery as the one that was to his right. That'll bring us to Zarina, standing next to your girlfriend, who is being very, very boss, very impressive, and wooing you even further. It's now your opportunity to woo her back.
I'm gonna do my best. How far do I have to... I'm sorry, I should know this, but how far do I have to be away before my crossbow shot is not at disadvantage?
So on the crossbow, it should have a number like 60, 120 or something like that.
It says 80, 320.
So as long as you're not within 5 feet of them, you won't have disadvantage. And if you're greater than 80 feet away, you will have disadvantage because it's so far away.
Yeah. So you answer your question, 5 feet.
Okay, so I want to shoot at this boy. And I rolled... Math? A 24 to hit!
So you
Clear
take
fight.
aim at the boy who was acting all big in his britches, center man, leader boy, and your arrow sinks into his rat shoulder, dealing how much damage?
Math again. 7 damage. I can do math. It's really easy. And then, I would like to do Blood Curse of Binding to they have to make. I'm gonna do it on this boy here. He has.
So the boy to the left that was.
The one that he hasn't been attacked yet, right? This.
He's been hit by Mordecai's burning hands.
Okay, then I'll do it to this boy right in the one close to Savra then.
Okay, so the one that with the big in his britches leader boy. Gotcha.
Yeah. Blood closer binding, and they have to do a strength saving throw of DC 11, which isn't super high, but like let's hope.
Well, that's okay. These are halflings that also have the power of a rat. They're not super strong, but luck was on his side, and he is able to resist.
Damn it! Okay. All right. That's it for me.
So that'll bring us to Savra's turn. She's going to take a step forward. I couldn't find a token for her, but she's going to step forward. Yeah, kind of in between Thistle and Mordecai, and she's going to make a grapple check on the leader, Were-Rat. Try and pick him up by the scruff of his tunic. Oh, geez, that's a good roll. And that's a bad roll. Yeah, she easily picks him up off the ground, and she stares him dead in the eye, and she's like, "You will never steal from these people again, or I will find you, and I will bring them." And she gestures to the three of you. "And you know what? I might just turn my back, and whatever happens would happen." She's going to intimidate them.
I love her. She's good girlfriend for you, Serena.
So good. Oh, though her wait. Oh, her charisma's dope. Cool.
So much.
Yeah. She then drops this were-rat to the ground, and he runs away. The other two, who were already kind of intimidated but were feeling strong behind their tough leader, just buckle and also just run. They
Get
run.
fucked.
What a queen! Sorry.
As soon as they're out of sight, she her own knees buckle and she falls to the ground.
Do you need healing or anything?
No.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe.
No, I'm physically fine. I have a terrible fear of were creatures.
I'm just standing here looking like a monster. She says that, and I'm like,
She's not looking at you. She's intentionally looking like at Mordecai and kind of over her right shoulder back to Zarina.
Oh man.
Thank you for being here. I couldn't have taken care of this on my own. Rats are one thing, but rats are still citizens of Waterdeep, and thank you. She actually looks up at Mordecai and saying this. Thank you for being here.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad we could have assisted you.
I'm gonna assume my more human-looking form so I don't make her any more uncomfortable than she already is.
You're like slowly shifting back.
She doesn't know that you're not in your shifted form anymore, so she's like intentionally like, I don't know if anyone else is like this. I myself am arachnophobic, but I know spiders are super helpful. So if there's a spider, I'm like, I'm just going to not look at you, and you're going to do your helpful thing, and I'm not going to be freaked out. That's kind of what she's doing.
Okay. I am no longer spooky. We can look upon each other. It is okay.
She holds out her gauntleted hand to you, Mordecai.
I take it.
The Devil of Waterdeep.
That's right.
Oh, she knows your name.
We may not have... You may be rough around the edges, but I see why Zarina sticks with you. You can be relied on, even though you may not want to show it.
Aww.
She starts to turn to Thistle, but her head is noticeably like the last thing she's turning. And she kind of like side-eye looks before she fully turns to just make sure that you're not creepy anymore. And Thistle.
Yeah.
And she pauses and looks over at Zarina. She can take care of herself, but keep her safe.
Oh, I will always keep the fire lady safe. She's best friend.
She like reaches a hand out like she's gonna, like take your hand and then hesitates. And then she gives you a big hug.
I hug her back.
Thank you.
All of our armors are clinking together.
And then she turns to Zarina. Doesn't take a step forward. She just looks at you. You see in her eyes, she's like, she was keeping it together in the fight. The heat of the battle, the blood was raging, the fire that was going on, like, was helping keep her together. She showed her gratitude and didn't want to break face to these others. But Zarina, she shows you the real fear that was in her eyes that she was holding back this whole time, and the tears that are welling up in her eyes.
I want to run up and give her a big hug, and then I have a blanket in my inventory, and I would like to put that around her. And when I put it around her, I kind of want to have my arms around her, and since I'm a fire genasi, I can put my hands on fire. So I just kind of want to like have them away from her to where they're not hurting her, but where it's like the blanket and the hands on fire.
It's like a heating pad, like comforting warmingness, like
super warm and comfortable.
She just gives you a big hug. She breaks away for a moment from the hug, and she grabs you by your cheeks and gives you a big old kiss on the lips. And
oh my god!
I kiss her back.
There we go. We had our sweet date quest.
As they kiss, I want to walk over to Mordecai and just hold his hand.
I was just about to do that with you. I was waiting for the Damn it! I hate that you beat me to that. I take it. I take it.
That's the best. Two people that I never thought would be able to show like acknowledgement of human emotion, almost showing it to each other. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh.
It's like a really awkward sweaty handhold.
Yeah,
it's a little furry. Yeah, and
she like grabs Mordecai's hand, and for like a moment he doesn't like hold it back, but then like his fingers curl around her hand. I need my tortilla blanket for a different reason, for the warm snugglies.
Magic, you guys.
Super hug.
Magic.
So, snap back to the prison cell.
Oops, there goes
right.
No, our boy. I forgot our boy.
First is in the gamble of his life, which is not saying much considering first of all, he hasn't been alive for very long, relatively. Secondly, I don't know if First is a gambling robot, but I imagine not.
He's about to turn into a slot machine.
He just has like 3 sevens tattooed on his chest.
What gang do you roll with?
The lucky sevens. So, here's how this is gonna go, Zach. I'm gonna let you pick 3 skills or proficiencies with tools, or however you want to do it. You have to make it make sense in what you're going to do to try to win this gambling match. You can use any abilities or spells that you want. If you're going to cheat, I'm going to make you do like either sleight of hand or stealth roll on top of that, but I want you to tell me what you're going to bring to the table to try and win this bet.
Oh. I guess I could do Arcana. And I don't have the Stone of Galore, but would I still be able to like kind of, I don't know, because it's sentient, can I still talk to it?
That's an excellent question. You are attuned to it, so its effects are still on you. As far as like those benefits, its abilities, I don't think you'd be able to use because it's not on you. But
well, right, its abilities may not be here. But here's what I'm thinking.
Communication might be. Let me see.
Tell
me your thoughts while I look.
I could use my Arcana skill check and basically be I don't know, communing with this stone, and it's basically looking through my eyes and kind of like helping me out. And I'm assuming we're doing this in 3 rounds. Is that why I'm choosing 3 skills?
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 rounds.
Okay, so
Well,
one
it could
round.
be more actually, but we'll see.
Okay, so 1 round, it assists me through my Arcana check, basically. So like I've got maybe, yeah.
Yes, you can communicate with it. It has straight up telepathy, but it can communicate with the person attuned to it, and it doesn't have any restrictions on how far away they can be.
Perfect. I have a playing card set. I could do investigation, I guess, and just kind of like
try and read him and predict his maybe next move, so you can thwart it, perhaps.
Yeah. And then history,
And
also in the same regard.
History, trying to remember, okay, he did this before.
Right.
This is kind of how he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, give me your Arcana check.
Okay. And my dice is under my tortilla.
No.
My tortillas.
Mine too.
Not the tortilla.
That's an 18.
Okay. So after being taught the rules, playing a couple rounds, him showing you the ropes, maybe giving you a couple like strategies for how to think about this game, you best him in the first round. After the first round, he's, well, excellent job. You're a fast learner. I'll be sure not to pull any punches next time. And we start the next round.
Okay.
Give me your insight. Insight?
Investigation.
Investigation check. Give me your investigation check.
A dirty 20.
Ooh, you easily read. You I don't know if it was the first round you just had to learn his tells, or if you were playing dumb or whatever. But you predict every move in his arsenal. And are you sure you haven't played this before? Am I being conned here?
I am no shark, if that is what you were implying.
You never told me how you made it into this cell.
I am here because of a murder.
As you say the word murder, he doesn't step back, but he kind of leans back and kind of braces himself, I guess, for lack of a better word. Was not expecting to be put in the same cell as a murderer. Well, I don't know if I want to know more of this story. No offense.
None taken.
Well, I'm getting quite the pickle here. Shall we play our last hand? Potentially.
Yes, I'm eager to see the outcome.
All right, and now give me a history check.
So is this best 2 out of 3 or what?
It's so mechanically, it's you have to get 3 successes before 3 failures.
Okay. Okay, that is 9.
All right. You think back to the strategies he's used in the past, and he's absolutely changed his mindset, and he takes you for a ride. Well, guess the game's not over yet. Perhaps I'll be getting my tool after all. Another round?
Yes.
Excellent. So, which of the skills are you going to use? I'm going to let you use the same 3 skills, but which one are you using this time?
I'll run investigation again.
Okay. So, instead of relying on what he's done in the past, you go back to trying to read him. That worked really well for you before. So give me your investigation roll.
That is a 16.
All right. So this game goes back and forth a lot. One of the rules being if you go over 5, you restart. So you guys you're breaking each other's hands quite often, getting back to, if you go 5 plus 3 or 4 plus 3, then the hand becomes 2 because it goes over 5. There's a lot of resetting in this match. It goes on for 10, 15 minutes. But eventually you do corner him. You get one of his hands down, and that's a difficult spot to be in. And it's not long after that you get the second hand down and come out victorious.
Yay! You're a winner, baby.
Well, can't say I expected to lose to somebody who's never played this game before.
I can't say that I expected to win.
And yet you took the bet anyway?
I like trying new things.
I like that spirit. That adventurous spirit of trying to find new things is not something a lot of Waterdeep people have. I like you.
I like you as well.
Glad to hear it. Don't want to be end up like the chap that got you in here. So I owe you a map, don't I? Let's see. And he
I owe you.
He goes and from the sleeve of his coat, he pulls out a scroll of paper that looks like it shouldn't have fit up there. And from the other one, he pulls out an ink quell set. And as he unrolls this scroll, it's actually like 5 or 6 sheets of paper. And he starts like sketching like super fast. Like he's no, that's not right. He crumples up a piece of paper and throws it, and no, that's he rips that one in half, and okay.
Be sure to save one for the specs for that machine you wanted.
First, no.
You'd be willing to do that for me?
I want to take a look at it.
All right. Well, I only have one left after this, so this map's gonna have to do. He rolls it up and hands it to you. I have a gift, kind of foresight, we'll call it. I have a feeling this is going to be helpful to you. He just kind of presses the other end of the map against your chest, kind of offering it to you.
He takes it.
Now, if you want to talk about my tool, so what I have this idea for a bow. See, I told you I'm a fencer, archer, cartographer, a man of many interests. But I've currently, my fencing saber is currently hidden in my cane, but it's taken from me since I've been arrested. But I had this idea for what I've been calling a telescopic bow. Essentially, it collapses into a baton that I could easily store on myself, use it perhaps as a bludgeoning weapon if someone gets too close. But it could be used for my archery contests and the like. You see, and he like starts sketching out on the last sheet of paper a very Robin-esque. Robin's got the collapsible bow staff. It's that, but it collapses into a recurve bow. And he's like, anyone who has the skills and knowledge to make something like this is already locked away in the castles of Waterdeep, working for nobles or the Open Lord. So I've only ever been able to.
Sorry. So when he's like sketching things out, and he's got it mostly done. First takes the quill and starts making adjustments and alterations to things that would make more sense. And
brilliant! You've got quite a mind on you. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised based on the hardware you're carrying. Didn't mean to potentially alert.
He's got a gun.
Smuggle something. What have you got? A gun? Drop it! No. Well, first, it's been a real. I think this is the start of a good friendship.
Yes.
Yes. And once we are both out of here, be sure to come visit me at the bottomless well, as I may have this completed for you at some point.
you're not only willing to give me advice on the schematics, but willing to create it for me, at least allow me to provide you with the materials if you're going to provide this service for me.
That would be helpful.
First, you're going to have to tell me about how the process of the story of how First came to be. And he sits down on the cot and begins to listen to your story, whatever you're willing to tell of it.
Well, you see, it started with an inventor. The one I call my father, or creator. He created me and some others that I did call my siblings at one point as an elite guard for Waterdeep to help clean up the city of all of the scum that has taken over. Well, we believe that one of the underground societies sent someone to destroy us. They managed to destroy all of my brothers and sisters, and I was out helping Father with a task. When we returned, they were not active. They did not move. There was nothing we could do for them. So, I have taken a vow of vengeance on whoever was the culprit of the destruction of my brothers and sisters. And that is when I met up with... This is okay. I will find my goal and complete it. But for now, I have what I feel like is a new family.
Well, you know what they say, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Family we choose to have is oftentimes a stronger bond than the family we're given. At least that's how I've found it to be in my experience.
I am starting to believe that myself.
So, with that, we're going to cut back to Mordecai, Thistle, and Zarina as they make their way, and Savra, as they make their way back to the Halls of Justice. Savra is just silently holding Zarina's hand basically the whole way there.
I have been holding Mordecai's hand the entire time, and I have not let go.
You're beginning to hurt my hand, Thistle.
No, it's fine. You're fine. I'll heal you if I break your hand.
You're just holding his hand, and his bones are constantly breaking and then healing.
Well, yeah, him been like, ow, and she's like, no, you're fine, you're fine. He's like,
It's kind of like it's like holding like a cat's claw in a way, where it's like it's sweet, but kind of hurts.
I flex my claws a little bit into your skin and then let go.
I'm not reluctant though. It's just more of an ouch thing. So, but I know you're stronger than me, so I dare not.
I will break your tiny little man bones.
Zarina, what are you just silently holding Savra's hand on the way back?
At some point, how far are we away from everybody else? Like, can they hear us if we talk?
It's a good couple of hours of travel between the Halls of Justice and the Field Ward. You could easily fall back a little bit to if you wanted to have a conversation.
I would like to do that, and I would just like to ask her, hey, are you okay? Do you want to talk about anything?
I'm fine. This is just something that I deal with and was not expecting tonight, and I'm really glad you were here, Zarina.
Me too. I hope you know that I understand that it's something you've dealt with maybe for a long time, but you don't have to deal with it alone anymore. So if you do want to talk about it, I'm here.
Maybe when I'm ready.
Take your time. I'll be waiting patiently.
I appreciate that. Not everyone would be willing to be patient.
Suffer for you. I've got all the time in the world. I'm not going anywhere. You take your time.
She grips your hand a little. She squeezes a little bit tighter, not uncomfortably so, just kind of a little reassuring, like acknowledgement of what you said and a gratitude for the sentiment.
I squeeze it back.
So you guys make it back to the halls of justice.
The Justice League. I'm sorry.
Superman.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Super Best Friends, making your way up to the third floor, Savra does knock on. She lets go of your hand finally as you guys reach the temple doors. Kind of composes herself a little bit, and back to the usual Savra you usually know, strong, confident. She walks in with a sense of purpose, of authority. That's the word. She walks in with a sense of authority. She knows she's supposed to be here. She knows what she's supposed to do, and she's here to take care of business. She walks straight to the stairs and up to the third floor and gently knocks on the door. Plum answers the door once again.
Savra, you're back. Did you take care of the problem? Was there giant rats like the...
Dylan, come on, you can do this voice.
No, don't hurt yourself.
You got this, Dylan. We love you, buddy.
Did you take care of the problem? Were there giant rats like they said?
He looks to the rest of you, and Savra kind of is unable to speak. She the words catch in her throat.
Yes, there were big rats that were halflings, and then they were rats. It's pretty complicated, but yeah,
they turn into rat.
Yeah. The short answer is yes. There were big rats. It wasn't.
Yeah.
He reaches out a hand and like grabs one of Savra's hands.
I'm so sorry, dear, that you had to deal with that. When we got the reports, we thought it was bandits. Nothing. Greed. I wouldn't have sent you if I had known it was weird creatures. I'm real sorry, dear.
She just nods and like grips his hand. Well, he turns his blind eyes to you three.
You really helped out Savra. She's a good lady. Done a lot of good for the city.
She was very
I'll see
brave.
what I can do for your friend.
Really?
Oh, thank you.
He takes each one of your hands in turn and places his forehead into the back of your hand.
No, thank you. You saved me a lot of heartache. Savra, if I had sent Savra to take care of that on her own, I don't know what I would have done. The guilt would be unbearable.
She was very brave. You have nothing to worry about.
She was so brave.
She was magnificent. But anytime she needs our help, we're happy to help. I mean, she could handle anything on her own, for sure.
It's also worth mentioning that they're not actually dead. They ran away. I don't think they'll be back, but
she scared the shit out of them.
If you killed them, that would be murder.
And we don't do that here.
No, we don't.
Except that one time that we did.
Let me...
He turns around and like hobbles back into his room for a moment, shuffles around in some drawers.
Please, take these.
And he gives you each a healing potion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No. Thank you.
Hell almighty, thanks.
So, he closes the door and leaves you with Savra. She exhales, almost relieved. And, well, if Flom says that he'll help your friend, I'm sure that come morning, your friend, you can expect to have word on how this will all be resolved. And I suppose this means that you'll be leaving for the night.
You two should stay the night together, and then me and Mordecai will go to bar.
I mean, I was gonna say we don't all have to leave, like, if you know. I mean, I don't have anywhere to be, is all I'm saying. If you want company, but if you don't, no pressure. No pressure, but if you do want company.
I will leave. It would be comforting to not have to go to bed alone tonight.
Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to release that.
I didn't even hear you, Sumner. I just felt you. Sumner, I did feel it. I didn't hear it, though.
Oops, sorry, I did. My finger slipped. My finger.
I will stay. I will stay. I will stay and comfort her.
See, she looks up into your eyes, and there's relief and a bit of excitement. Well, thank you, Zarina. Here, I guess you've already seen my room, but let me get some. One moment, and she hurries down the stairs to her room. After a few moments, she comes back in out of her armor. She is wearing just a plain white tunic, not short sleeve, down to about mid forearm, maybe just below the elbows where it comes down, with suspenders and brown breeches and mid calf height boots. I had to look at my own leg for a second.
Are you wearing mid-calf high boots?
No, I had to think like
Casually.
they're about here. That's about my mid calf.
This.
I just threw it on. Normally before bed, I have some duties to attend to, so please make yourself at home in my room. I have some church duties to attend to, but and she looks to Thistle and Mordecai. You're welcome to stay too.
No, we're leaving, and I just shove Mordecai.
Are you sure?
No,
Please go,
enjoy
please
it.
go.
No, bye. You are lovely.
All right.
He's going.
You She looks to Mordecai.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry.
If you want to stay, you're more than welcome.
Raise the crowd. Let's go.
In the background, making eye contact with Mordecai, being like,
Mordecai winks at Zarina super hard and leaves with Thistle.
He actually blinks with both eyes.
He's like, I turned bright red.
Savra does see you do that, and she also blushes really deep.
Oh dear God. What's that?
So Thistle and Mordecai make your way back to the bottomless well. Is there anything you guys want to do before you take your long rest?
Why are you so weird?
Why am I so weird?
Yeah.
Coming from you, I'm confused.
Do you want to hold hands while we walk back to bar?
That actually would be kind of nice.
Okay, we will walk in silence and not address any of this.
So I have to ask though.
What did I say?
And I zip my mouth.
No, ask your question.
So usually here in the city, holding hands means something or signifies to others either of a close friendship or more. What am I supposed to interpret from you?
I stare at him like I don't understand the question. I understand it perfectly fine. But then I slowly lift his hand and I take the back of it and I just lick it. And I don't say anything else and we just keep walking.
She's claiming you as her own. She's like, I licked it. It's mine.
Put your hand in my pocket.
Mordecai accepts it. He takes it as a okay. Like immediately he sees that, oh, she's opening up to me is the initial reaction, and like whatever it is, I accept it. And yeah, we walk the full way, and honestly, I would imagine we just enjoy the night at this point.
Yeah, we're just taking a casual stroll.
Yeah,
you
which
saw,
is
you
the
saw
first
like a super sweet moment between your friend and her girlfriend, and you're like, I just need someone to hold me right now. Like it's just so sweet. I just need to be held.
Yeah, Fame is distraught. Zarina's with her girl. First is in jail. This night is beautiful.
Yeah, the stars are out.
Okay, so our crew is kind of a wreck, but like we're 50-50 okay. So that's the best we can hope for right now.
And honestly, first is doing okay. Like,
yeah, he's a smart boy. He's gonna be fine.
He's gonna come out heavily tattooed with gay tattoos.
I hope so. I hope that people draw like Sharpie tattoos on his
No,
mouth.
Please get a magic tattoo.
It's acid etching and wood burning.
Oh, that sounds painful. I don't hope for that for you, sir.
I really
Just
hope
kidding.
I hope I come out of this prison with like a magic tattoo, but it's like an actual prison tat. Like it's just like 3 numbers or something.
It's like a teardrop under where your eye would be, and this is like, what does that mean? Don't ask questions.
It's symbol for soup in another language.
you get a +4 to attack rolls on non-magical piercing damage.
Get oh god, what's an obscure language? You're like, you get a tattoo and you're like, it means hope in Celestial, and like someone who can read Celestial's like, that means soup.
Soup.
It could be Sylvan, and Thistle just agrees, but it really
It means badass motherfucker in Sylvan. Sure it does.
Breadsticks and cheese, sir.
It
Whatever
says
helps,
unlimited.
buddy.
It is literally the Olive Garden menu.
It's like
says
the
when you're
pricing and
here.
everything.
No, it just says when you're here, you're here. Oh my gosh.
I kind of want that tattooed now.
I do too.
When you're here, you're here.
New goal. If we get to a certain amount of subscribers, we all get when you're here, you're here. In a different.
I'm just
kidding.
gonna
When we
get a
get to
tattoo.
500 subscribers, we agreed we're getting tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get a tattoo of First showing off
Honestly.
his tattoo that says when you're here, you're here.
So it's just First showing like over his, it's on your shoulder, First showing off behind his shoulder, and then in very small text it just says, when you're here, you're here.
And I'll get Zarina doing the like Rosie pose, and on her shoulder it'll say, "When you're here, you're here."
That is
my
so
I'm down for
funny.
that. Let's go.
Whew. All right, so the next morning, First, in your prison cell, you are escorted out into. Let's move to the courthouse. Let's move to that
the
place.
courthouse.
You know, with fantasy Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Hell yeah.
I still need
so
like
much.
fan art of fantasy Ruth Bader Ginsburg in my life.
When these guards are escorting me, I'm telling them to.
Now be sure to be drinking water and eat 3 times a day. You need to stay strong, especially for this guard work. You're doing a great job so far.
The guards are silent and don't acknowledge that you say these things, and they look a little uncomfortable by the fact that a prisoner they're bringing to court is like, that makes hydrate or dihydrate, right? So you're brought to the courthouse, or you're brought into the courthouse room. Zarina, Mordecai, and Thistle are already in the courthouse. I'm just moving you guys in here.
Hey, thanks.
You are put on the stand. Fame comes in a little bit later and sits in the back, trying not to be seen, but I mean, there's 6 people in this room. Well, 8 people in this room. It's kind of hard not to notice someone in this room coming in.
When I walk in with the guards, and I see my friends are sitting in the pews.
Mm-hmm.
I point over and I say,
Look, those are my friends.
Hi, First. You look very nice today.
He's got on a real nice sweater.
Me and Mordecai hold hands now.
Are you holding hands in the courthouse?
Yes.
She has not let go.
I'm assuming I'm at like the little bench thing, my defendant's podium, and I just look back and I'm like,
oh, this is great. Are you now a thing, a couple of, sorts?
I don't know. We don't label.
I'm beginning to think I'm her pet, but yes.
How very progressive of you.
So, as you take the defendant's stand, RBG comes out of her office and sits at the podium and looks down at you. Ow, I didn't expect to see you here. I thought I told you to follow the law and not get in trouble. Here you are.
Mistakes were made.
She lifts up the parchment that's been placed in front of her. Murder is a serious, serious crime in Waterdeep. However, she looks at a different sheet of paper. You have been vouched for by the halls of justice, saying that this was a justified killing in the pursuit of justice, not premeditated, and merely an accident in you fulfilling your duties. She places the papers down and lowers her glasses. They are on a chain around her neck, and so they're hanging around her neck at this point. However, murder is still murder. Waterdeep has survived this long on very simple laws, but they are interpreted very broadly and punished very harshly. The charge for murdering a citizen with justification, which is what you are charged with at this point, is exile up to 5 years, hard labor up to 3, or damages up to 1,000 gold paid to the victim's family. Now, I'm to understand that this victim had but one family member living. That was his daughter, who's been taken to an orphanage. However, this daughter has gone missing. Now, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I would not.
Give me a wisdom saving throw first.
Oh, that's right.
You can't lie.
Ash and I are over here like, Summer's like,
yes.
Oh, that's right.
Dirty 20.
Love you, bud.
She leans back in her chair at her elevated bench. Now, I haven't known you for more than a few days, perhaps. But when I first met you, you gave off a very familiar presence. Someone I once knew took great pride in their following of the law, their pursuit of justice. Your words the day that we met showed that to be also a trait that you share with this person. And it made me put my trust in you. Today, I have to follow the law. But the law only requires that you pay the money to the victim's family, spend up to 3 years in hard labor, or go into exile for 5. Now, I know the work you're doing for the city. I can't have you be exiled. I think it's too important a work to have you be gone for such a long time. Same logic applies to hard labor. Now, I think you would be a fine hard laborer and do a lot of good for the city, but I think your efforts are better spent. She looks at the people in the courtroom that aren't your party, pursuing your mission that you are currently on. So, I will charge you 1,000 gold to be paid to the court clerk until such a time as the victim's family can be located and reparations can be paid towards the family. Case dismissed. She bangs her gavel on her bench, gets up and walks into her office.
Thank you for your time.
I had thought of this. I actually have a real gavel, but it's in my office downstairs and not up in my. That's fine.
I mean, we have court scenes all the time. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's okay.
It's on me. I should have known, right? I should have had this the last 80 times we've been in a courthouse.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe next year, kid.
So.
Wait, Brenna, and give first a hug, please. Can we now?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do that.
First has not been in chains at any point. So
he's not been buried in chains at all.
No, he's not been buried in them.
Good.
So he because he's been so compliant and
nice.
The guards felt no need to really chain him. They did in the beginning, but he's so like being escorted out. He's like, now don't forget to hydrate and make sure you're eating something because wearing heavy armor all day is very taxing on you. You must make sure you consume enough calories so that you don't waste away. You know, they're like, Jesus, this guy is such a Boy Scout. So like when they let him into the courtroom, they took off the cuffs, like they were a formality, and they're like, all right, fine, here we go.
And they have robot Captain America in court. They're like, he's fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's America's ass.
That's Waterdeep's ass.
I want to give first a hug and welcome him back to the group. We missed you, buddy. Are you okay? Did you get any tattoos in prison? Did you learn how to play any weird games?
So I imagine like as soon as like she left, like RBG left the room, like Zarina was just upon me, and like first is just like arms out, like, oh, this is what we're doing, and then he also like does the embrace.
Yes, Zarina, thank you. I learned a game called Chopsticks.
Fuck is that?
Oh, you have to teach me. Wait,
yes, it is fun. I might be what is known as a shark because of it. But I also received a map.
To where?
From gambling in the prison.
You learned how to gamble in prison? What are they teaching you?
I learned new things.
Okay.
Holy hell, First, you went to jail, hustled someone within 10 hours for loot?
First, you do have a tattoo. Your
Wait,
friend
do you really?
did use his ink quell. Well, not his ink well, but he did as a thank you for offering to make him his requested armament. Used a magic needle that he had to give you a tattoo. You have an Illuminator's tattoo.
Ooh, what's that do?
Let me see your first
So, while this tattoo is on your skin, you can write with your fingertip as if it were an ink pen that never runs out of ink.
That's cool.
That's
As an action, you can touch a piece of writing up to 1 page in length and speak a creature's name. The writing becomes invisible to everyone other than you and the named creature for 24 hours.
Oh,
that's so cool.
That's dope. That's
You're
really
a
cool for
wizard.
First, too.
Right, but now what is the image?
Like,
so the tattoo is the symbol that's on your tabard that you use at the banner that you use as a tabard.
Mm-hmm. So the fist.
The fist, yeah, that is a symbol of your father and your children, your siblings that didn't quite make it after hearing your story and you bonded with your new friend. He inscribed it onto your where do you want it to be? It's taking literally the emblem that you have put on as your clothing and putting it and etching it into your person.
Let's put it on my chest.
Right on your
like
chest.
Just right in the center. Big old fist.
Big old fist. Well, the image is actually only.
Oh, that's right. There are size things.
Yes, it is. It's about the size of a hand, ish.
That's funny.
Pretty.
Yeah.
So
the
then,
tattoo would be the area covered is 1 hand or foot or a quarter of a limb, so it's like that size of an area.
Okay.
It's like a heart
then
bomb size tattoo.
In that case, we'll put it on like a bicep.
Heart dad.
Everybody in
Heart
chat is saying first is a printer, and I'm trying really hard not to laugh. I can't. It's funny.
The first printer of Waterdeep. Oh
Yeah,
my
these are
God.
so fucking funny. The first.
And they're like, you gotta install the drivers.
They're just like,
Shit.
I need more magenta.
I'm out of cyan.
Cannot
He
do
can't,
anything.
he can't print anything until he
I
gets
can't
that
adventure
one.
today. I'm out of cyan color.
Is that what it's
Just
gonna
print
be
it
whenever he's
anyway.
like-
It can be shitty.
First starts getting moody and like, I can't adventure today. I'm out of cyan.
I'm out of cyan.
I just want to print in black and white. I can't. I need indigo.
Just need to go kill goblins. What does that have to? No, I am out of cyan.
I am out of cyan. I can't. We're gonna call you
cannot.
Laserjet now.
Excuse me, peasants.
Well, they don't
cannot.
need ink then. Well,
That's my transformer name.
you can't use that name. That's my transformer name.
What is this stream?
I'm sorry, you guys. I've been trying to hold together for like the last 10 minutes looking at chat. I'm done. I'm good now. I'm good.
Okay, so yeah. Anyways, that is on my bicep. We'll say my left bicep.
Okay.
So I show that off to Zarina. I also thought it would be really funny if I came out like swole as hell for no reason. I'm not gonna do that. I just thought.
Why
it'd
are
be
you
funny.
so jacked?
The image is really funny. Yeah, I can't think of how to make that work mechanically. Like,
You were gone for 24 hours first.
He's like,
first,
I
like,
spent that whole time jacking.
No, no.
that's not how you need to say that. That's not how you
No.
need to say that.
joke like-
No.
you make a joke
word
about you
jacked
being
in my
unable to adjust to life on
I
the
think you
outside.
meant doing
but
push-ups. I think you meant
That's
doing
one
push-ups.
way to do it.
Or sit-ups.
I can't believe you did that to yourself, Zach.
He realized as soon as it came out of his mouth, he was like, "Yep, that just happened."
where we're
For
going
once,
tonight.
it wasn't me.
Dylan's face of how much Dylan loves us mixed with this is just it's really good.
No, there is zero disappointment. I
Okay.
have been a dungeon master for now 16 years of my life. This is
gonna
exactly
say
what happens every game. You have, if you don't love the fucking crazy shit your players come up with, you need to rethink how you're DMing.
Holy
There was a
Oh my
meme,
God.
and I want to bring this up since that Zach is an artificer. I saw this meme, and it was like, the artificer is going to make a fog machine, and we're going to put holy water in it and make an area of damage to the vampire.
The two artificers explaining to the DM how they're going to make a fog machine of holy water to fight the vampire. It's El Dorado with the chief like.
Yeah, so that's happening to Strahd.
I saw that and I was like, geez, I hope that doesn't give my players ideas. And already it has.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so first has to pay 1,000 gold to the court.
I have 600.
We also have someone
Or to
found
fame,
gold. We have
the
a
abandoned
monkey man
child.
found gold.
Search your 600 gold and find that it is 602 gold.
Hooray!
Wait, what?
Someone
Redeemed
monkey
find
man
gold.
redeemed find gold.
What about
How much gold do you have?
me? I've got 26 to my name.
I have I have a whole 10.
Wait, how much are we each supposed to add?
Several hundred.
Okay, I'll do it. right
I
now.
have 664. I'm sorry.
I'll take it before Dylan can take it back. Dylan?
So first has 644 gold. So basically he needs 100 gold
64.
for everybody. Mordecai's like, I got 25. I got 10.
I have 9.
I am useless.
I have 9 gold.
We could go kill someone with a lot more gold.
Well, that's literally how we got into this issue in the first place.
What if we give them the 600 whatevers and then we go find these 500 dragon or 500,000 not actual dragons, and then we be like, here's your IOU, we have saved the town. Yay.
Okay, 2 ideas. One might be shitty. First idea. We fabricate the gold. That's the worst one. The second one isn't much better. Second idea. we say, what if we help you look for this little lost orphan? And then we magically happen to find that little lost orphan. And we're like, we'll pay her back. We'll just work that between us and this little lost orphan who is Fame. You know, in case any of you forgot, it was our friend Fame. There was really no child. Anyway, what if we did that? And then we just like worked it out to where we pay our own friend and we don't have to pay them anything because heck them. You know?
That is a good point. We could just say, hey, we could find the child, you all right?
Yeah,
I love it.
we'll do it at no charge.
It's a story-driven way for you guys to pay me back for buying the the tavern.
We are never paying you back.
It's true. No.
Well, you're not
Zach,
paying
you know
him back.
this.
He owes his father money.
Exactly.
We have to pay him back though. He's the cutest little man.
I mean,
so we just go lie to the court again for the 80th time?
I'm not saying lie. I'm just saying like maybe like, okay, what if we didn't lie? We just like creatively truth tell, you know? Like we're like, we found this child and Fame can be a child. And we're like, oh, this child claims to be the orphan of this person who we accidentally killed. And this child is cool. Like, we don't really have to go into detail. We don't have to lie. We just have to like kind of take a little dance around the truth, like a cha-cha around the truth, you know?
Can't this judge have... I think this judge can actually tell if you're lying, or has a good chance of telling. She seems to have...
tell us not to lie to her in the beginning when we met her.
She did.
Oh, you know, maybe we shouldn't listen to me then. I probably have bad ideas. Never mind.
No, I like the idea. I'm just working it out with you.
No, you're right. She's very... That judge is very scary. I can't lie to her. I'll die.
It's fun because first is the sugar daddy, but he now needs his own sugar daddy.
What if we just gave him an old famous
IOU?
IOU.
We have those in the forest.
Can't I mind tingle my father?
What did you just say? What were the words that you just said?
That's a choice of words.
Separately?
You are king of words.
He mind
tonight.
tingles me. I mean, why can't I mind tingle him back?
Mind tingle. Okay, I'm with you now. I just need to catch up.
So, okay, just to make sure that because it's been a while since this has happened, his father has a device that, when activated, will like essentially alert first, like, and compel him to come to the signal. It's a tracking beacon kind of thing, and first has the ability to kind of buzz almost that device back and let his father know, like, hey, I'm trying to contact you. It's not exactly mind tingling.
It's a pager.
Kind of, yeah. Oh, I gotta take this. My son needs me. Your son? I built him in a lab. It's fine.
I guess I'll Morse code tag it and tell him where I'm at. Like, basically, like, telling him to meet me at the courthouse.
Dad, can you come pick me up from jail?
Yeah, can you come get me? I'm scared.
I need to be bailed out of prison.
I've killed again, Father.
Killed again, Father. I have killed again. I have a thirst for blood.
Father,
now.
I crave violence.
So,
I have a taste for blood now.
Exactly. The taste got me.
I haven't killed anyone.
I know that. I know. First has not killed anyone. Again, he's taking credit for something
anything.
Fame technically did.
Well, he's killed.
But Fame feels really guilty
not
about
on
it.
the
She didn't mean
streets.
to.
First has quite a kill count of kobolds.
Yeah, he hasn't killed because he hasn't gotten caught.
This specific instance, it wasn't first. It was Fame, and she feels incredibly guilty about it. She didn't mean to. We just kind of got caught up in the moment. You know how it be, you guys. Sometimes you get caught up and you throw a dagger at somebody, and they die. We've all been there.
Yeah, Mika.
Shut up!
So, dear old dad does show up to the courthouse. Feebly
Now you get to
walking
meet
his
Father.
way in. I mean, he's taking like one step. He's shuffling like the slowest old man shuffle you ever did see. But he shuffles his way up to the front desk, and I'm looking for my son. He's about yay tall, and he like raises his hand up as high as he can, but it's like lower than his own head height, and made of metal and wood. Is he here? I've received perhaps word that he's here. And the man at the front desk, similar to how he treated you, please have a seat over there. I'll be with you momentarily. Doesn't even look up from his books. you guys hear all this. I imagine you've like left the courtroom itself.
Yeah, I walk over as soon as I hear his voice.
Yeah. He did not see you. His vision is not the best. So he's like, I'm just going to go ask. But he kind of walked past you guys.
Father, I'm right here.
Oh, good. My boy. Now what are you doing down here at the courthouse? And why do you need to see me? You never paged me unless it's something urgently important.
And so it is. I was charged with murder. I was found guilty of murder with justification. I am to pay the family of the deceased $1,000 dragons in sum.
That's quite a sum, my boy.
He gestures you to lean over and whispers to you,
Did you use that device I installed in you years ago to do the deed?
Which one?
That does not remotely narrow it
if you
down.
have to ask that question, it sounds like you haven't found all of your features yet, my boy. Well, no matter. He shuffles, he's not even picking his feet up off the ground. He's literally like sliding them forward inch by inch up to the counter.
Now I understand that my boy here, and he gestures to like the wrong side, like you're sitting on the benches that are behind him to his left, and he gestures behind him to his right. My boy here must pay the sum of 1,000 gold pieces to the reparations of the family of the deceased. I suppose this will suffice, and he just like slides something. Mordecai and everybody can give me a perception check.
Oh, everybody?
Yeah.
I got a 12.
Shit. Well, you kind of
8.
hacked that up. You said perception?
Yeah.
11.
I got a 6. I'm enamored that my father is here.
You're just like, that's my Mordecai. That is my father.
That's my dad.
He's very supportive of my endeavors. He actually funded the reconstruction of our bar. Did you know that? He's a wonderful man. He built me. So no one is able to see what he slides across. It is not like anything that looks like it could be 1,000 gold. But he slides something across the table. The clerk picks it up, looks at it, puts it down. Very well. This will be held in the courthouse until the family of the deceased can be located. If they are found dead or otherwise, the gold will be kept by the city of Waterdeep. You are free to go. And he does look up at Mordecai as he says this.
Thank you.
Your father turns around, and his turnaround is still the feet sliding forward, shuffling, so it's like a big U-turn to turn around.
Now, my boy, can I escort you back to your establishment? I haven't had a chance to come by and see it yet.
Yes, we would love for you to visit.
Excellent.
And by the way, these are my friends.
Who? Oh! Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I want to go up and shake his hand and say, "Hello, sir. My name is Arena." And if I can kind of take his older shoulder and just kind of help him along.
This is father.
Ah, pleasure to meet you. I'm Jalister Silvermane, creator and inventor, and dare I say, father to first here.
So your son is wonderful. He's really a hero. You did great. You raised him so well.
He does me proud. I haven't had such pride in any of my work since my genetic experiments on rats.
Oh!
Did you make were-rats?
Oh, heavens no. That's something that's more of a curse than any type of science. I'm a man of science, you see. No, my genetic experiments were to give some sentience to some baser life forms. And that had some modicum of success, but I'll regale you with my works another time.
Oh, here I am thinking, who's the mother? Sorry, I'll just. Hi, I'm Mordecai, Devil of Waterdeep. I'm sure you heard of me.
There's no mother, unless the mother is science herself.
Yes, yeah,
Now I
yeah,
know my
no.
mother's name.
Your mother's name is Science.
I am first, son of Jalister Silvermane and Science.
No, I understand. Your son is a fine young man. You've taught him well.
You've
Devil
got
of
a good
Waterdeep.
eye, young man. And he like pats you on the cheek. Now come. We're wasting daylight as he's slowly shuffling his way out the door.
All right, sir, let's go.
Okay.
Is he wearing slippers?
Yes, he is wearing slippers.
Oh, God.
Poor the guy, he's an old man, his feet probably
You
hurt.
like slow walking speed. You easily outpace him. Right outside the door of the courthouse is a carriage waiting for him. You all get in except First, who is obediently holding the door, waiting for his father very patiently, who shuffles his way out the front door. And as he gets to the 3 steps leading down from the courthouse, he slowly steps down 1 step. 1 down. And that's 2. Oh, the 3rd one's always the trickiest. 3. Oh, my boy, could you offer me your hand, please?
Of course.
A dutiful son. I'm glad I made you with your mother, Science. He steps into the carriage and, what was the name of the place that I funded again?
The Bottomless Well.
To the Bottomless Whale!
Well.
To the whale!
Well! The driver, like, doesn't even look back. He just, he cracks the reins and begins driving off. And that is where we will end it for tonight.
Yay!
Oh, man.
So cute.
I also got Farnsworth vibes from him.
I did too! Can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to crack up. But I made the mistake of looking at chat. And chat, you guys killed me tonight. You ruined me. I couldn't stop laughing.
Can't wait to go back and watch that that clip.
Oh man,
while he's shuffling out.
That was bananas. I'm in a giggly mood. I hope that wasn't too it didn't ruin any immersion. Too much immersion, at least. But my favorite part of tonight was definitely. I want to hear favorite parts in chats too. But my favorite part was by far. There are so many good parts actually, but really the jail scene.
Yeah,
it was really good. It was really good.
I enjoyed y'all's. I was like, man, if First was there when everybody's doing all this hand holding and hugging, like there'd be like this low branch on the tree, and he would hold that.
Yeah. I love him so much.
I'm really glad that I got to that First's dad came back because I love playing him. He's just silly but wholesome, and I like that. But I think my favorite part was the Thistle and Mordecai like bonding, because those are 2 people that I thought would never get along.
Right.
And I'm not surprised by much as a DM. That really took me by surprise, and I was like, this is amazing. This was not even anywhere in my realm of expectations, and this is amazing.
K Murdoch says all those warm and fuzzy scenes. Yeah.
This is a very warm and fuzzy episode. I wanted to ask, so I was going to leave this up to you, Mika.
What?
Was it just a pajama slumber party, or was there more to that? I'm going to let you be the decider on that.
We don't talk.
Don't kiss and
That's
tell.
our business. A lady doesn't kiss and tell.
Then I won't ask, even though I did.
But it's between us. It's up to your imagination, chat. Whatever.
Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Oh
Maybe I
no.
shouldn't open it up to that. I'm done talking now. I've dug myself a deep enough hole.
Hey, it's
Somebody
better
else.
than me saying I spent the whole time jacking it.
For 24 hours.
We really, Zach, you and I really have a way of just.
Dude, he said you come out jacked, and I was trying to say.
I know. The thing
What
is,
you meant, but I couldn't stop laughing like a little kid, Zach.
the reason I lost it was because in my head I was like I was thinking the word jacking it in the same context you were intending it, and then you said it and I was like no. So
Yeah, just-
funny.
Ignore everything I just said in the past 30 seconds. Yeah, somebody else. The answer is I don't know what happened.
Rachel Pie says the hand licking scene.
We definitely did. Oh, that was your favorite? That was pretty funny.
And Royal Crablet. Favorite part was Thistle refusing to let go of Mordecai's hand and then licking it.
That was so cute.
Don't apologize. That was great.
No, it was so good. Are you kidding me, Ash? You're like, this is mine. I licked it. Now this is mine. That's how these.
I will say that this is mine was me like my understanding of the situation. Don't take that as canon because that
You might be right.
Oh.
So, can I poke your brain like metagaming? Like what was your thought path through that? It won't affect Mordecai's future decisions or
I
anything.
didn't think at all. I just did it.
Oh, so you play like I do.
So
Okay, cool.
Ash, I love you so much.
Whatever happens, happens.
I love your. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, Sumner.
I was just gonna say Ash is a very chaotic person, so like it's I can't imagine you playing ever like a lawful like you know what I'm saying like lawful good because you're just so chaotic as a you know what I'm saying. But I love it.
I think the normal ruling is if you lick something, that's dibs.
Yeah.
That's just the universal.
Hey, I prefer that over peeing. So.
Yeah, I didn't pee
Yeah,
on
at least
you.
she didn't pee on you.
I think my favorite thing about that wasn't so much the licking because that was funny, but it was like, you know, they held hands because it was a really sweet, tender moment, and they just needed to feel some comfort and some other person. And then even after they left, they're like, "Do you want to hold hands?" Yeah. All right, we're not gonna talk. And then just like they didn't acknowledge it really. It just was like, "This is happening, and we're not even gonna talk about it."
Mordecai
tried, and she was like, "Don't."
Mordecai is also the little spoon. We jetpack.
I was about to say, are you his jetpack?
The thing is, I feel like Mordecai would normally not. Am I louder than everyone else? Like way louder?
I don't think so. But I can't tell because I can't hear our Twitch stream.
I'm hoping I'm not super loud.
I don't think so.
I feel like he wouldn't be small spoon, but with Thistle specifically, 100%. Like no contest.
Mostly because she made you be small spoon.
Yeah, well, you're a strength build, baby. So it's. By the way, during the game about 30 minutes ago, the Once and Future Rusty gave out 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much.
I love you, buddy. I miss you so much.
Who's Rusty? I'm Rusty. I'm Rusty. That's a Venture Brothers reference for you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool
and the Monkey Man 1520 was getting a kick out of tonight. And
so the Monkey Man 1520 on Monday donated $100 to us, which gets you the you work with the DM to add something not game changing or plot changing, but something substantial to the story. And what he and I worked out was what First was going to do in prison, and we worked out that he was going to meet Monkey Man's own Dungeons and Dragons character, who is a cartographer, uses a cane sword and a collapsible bow as a ranger, and they were going to play a game. And if First won the gambling round, he would get a map that would perhaps help you guys later. If he lost, then First was going to have to spend the time and money to make his thing. Entirely went both ways. Well, First won, but both prizes are going out, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
First is so nice.
That was a cool character, buddy.
And for your
really
generosity, you
liked
get a tattoo.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you've got your prison tattoo.
Oh yeah, I need to add that. But no, I really liked that whole bit. I liked how it turned out, and I liked that I got to dive into my backstory.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we need to find someone to raid then, don't we?
What's our raid phrase? We had it earlier, but I forgot it.
There's so many good ones.
Out of cyan.
Out of cyan's pretty.
Yeah, out of cyan. That's what it was.
Oh man! All right.
There's something else I wanted to. So y'all have been keeping up with our goals. So at when we hit 1,000 followers, so if you know anyone looking for some D&D content, once we hit 1,000 goals, 1,000 followers, we'll be doing a 24-hour stream amongst the 6 of us. So we'll be taking shifts and providing content and shit. And then once we're still working on something for the sub goal because we want to start doing frequent rewards and stuff like that with the community.
For the sub goal?
We are doing giveaways for this particular one. I don't think we announced it last time, but it's either going to be some Fateful Encounters merch and or some dice. It's gonna be cool.
And
so once we hit it, and dice boxes. That's right, dice boxes. Thank you.
So many nice things.
And we have Curse of Strahd starting, depending on how certain things line up, but the very beginning of February.
Maybe closer to the middle of February, just because things are taken. We had a whole session where no book progress was made, pretty much.
Right. So beginning to middle of February, Curse of Strahd, we'll be having new sets of dice for Fateful Encounters. So we have our signature dice, and then we're going to have a Curse of Strahd like specific vampiric dice come out. So that's going to be really exciting. It's going to be completely different than the red and black ones. So still talking with our dice maker, Emily. She is amazing with encountereddice.com. And then that is all I got for you guys right now. Let's find someone to raid.
Shannon Maeve is talking about somebody with a corgi, and I'm not trying to be biased, but I'm interested in this corgi.
Beans.
Are they a D&D channel or?
Their art.
No, Maeve just said a corgi, and I tuned in.
It's an art streamer.
I didn't ask for more.
Gotcha.
Should I poll the group to let people name my new puppy when I get him?
Oh my god, that would be so
give
fun.
Power to the people like
Bring me back one, okay, Ash? I'll send you
Okay.
one. Just bring me back.
I'm looking through the Dungeons and Dragons.
Bring back the whole litter.
I'm kidding. My
taking
lease
all of
only
these
allows
dogs.
me to have 2 pets, and I already have 2 pets, so I can't have another corgi. Even though
What they don't know won't hurt them.
That's what I keep thinking. Because I have a
Would
cat.
you like to
and
see
nobody
Monkey
understands
Man?
her. What would you
It's
like
gonna
to
be
see,
a
Monkey Man?
boy.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So Monkey Man was asking when episodes are gonna start coming up on YouTube.
Oh, hey baby, all of Oblivion Isles that we have, which is missing like 4-ish episodes, are up on YouTube. Everything except for this current episode of Waterdeep is up on YouTube, except for episode 3, which also got lost in the files of the internet,
Happens.
ether, whatever out there. And I have the first 2 episodes of Tides of War waiting on, I just need to write a description of the plot for the YouTube stuff, but it's all going up on YouTube, baby.
Ah, there's hair in my mouth. Ah, God.
Oh, let's go ahead and raid Mindari.
Be sure to read Monkey Man's message before you do.
Please.
Yeah. I just found someone. Never have I felt this appreciated, accepted, and involved before. Oh my goodness, what a starter. I came in with having nothing and gained everything. Oh my god. My face hurts and my vision is blurry. I've never cried and laughed that much in one evening. This was the best thing. Thank you millions of times over. I will cry about it again tonight, just about out of happiness. Oh my god. I don't
need these emotions.
That is so sweet and genuine. That is so sweet. Wow. I'm humbled. Thank you. And thank you for allowing us to do that. Let's throw in a nat 20 on that. Can I do that? Bam, bam, bam. Cheers.
Yeah, I threw some hearts, super hugs, and a crying face, you know?
That is Mika. Yeah. Oh, you're muted, baby.
You're muted, Mika.
No one can hear you.
Creeping a Sumner. Shut up, Sumner! Yeah, I'm not crying. You're crying. Let's go raid someone. Shut up. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm out of cyan. Shut up. You're not out of cyan. I'm out of cyan.
You're out of cyan, Sumner. Not me. I have plenty of cyan. Get away from me.
That is so funny. Well, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Monkey Man. We love you so much, and we love the rest of you.
Yeah, you've been a pleasure. We're so glad we found each other, and as well as everyone else in chat. And thank you so much for staying active in chat throughout. We read everything, and we love everything. We crack up before, during, and after. So, we will be back next Monday with Tides of War. DN'd by Lovely Zach. So let's go say hey to Mindari, who's talking D&D.
See you there for Plan C. Cyan.
Out of cyan.
Out of cyan. Here we
Cannot
go.
operate.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Bye. Have a lovely night. We love you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.